The purifying light of Palor has revealed to me that this podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned.
Three soul stones so far.
Hey, that's pretty good. I think.
5 episodes per
good time.
5 point.
Yeah.
You're on your way to your fourth one now.
We're on our way to 4. Are there 6?
Yeah.
There's 6 in total, yeah.
So we're halfway through the season.
There's the life stone.
Yeah,
the death stone.
We're really dicking around here.
We've had a lot of dicking around.
Well, we know our audience is really keen on structure, so.
Alright, so last episode we had recovery and delivery of the Soul Stone of Intelligence from the Mind Flayer Ilthich that led to some crazy adventures, some zany times. You got the gumption and will to go after the Soul Stone of Constitution, which is in the Feywild, which is what you know in a place known as the Morning Vale Meadow. You guys TP'd, teleported over, and you landed in
technically plane shift.
You plane shift,
plane shifted.
You did plane shift. You changed your state of reality to a new dimension, the Feywild, which was fantastical, magical, and kind of a everything extreme forest, extreme gardening version of the material plane, where you then came across a bunch of mirrored wading pools.
I looked in one. That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
And someone tried to pull me off my horse, but failed because of my new saddle.
Was it the grass itself?
No, it was actually the water.
Like a bag of candy.
Water.
Really slowly.
Yes.
I have been grappled by the water.
You've been grappled by the
like
water,
the Family Guy.
and I'm actually going to need everyone to start off by rolling initiative.
Master
I had disadvantage
Someday I
because
would
you
die.
said I had disadvantage on the first roll
That's
2
true.
sessions ago. We
That's
haven't
true.
rolled that since then.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't rolled anything since.
All right. That's actually not bad.
Oh, 16.
Oh!
16.
22.
Ooh. Jeez.
Rolled an 18.
Okay, so we got... I'm going to need one for Horse Liana as well.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Breaking hearts.
That's the problem with having an animal. You have to bring them into combat.
We have to wish him
At
back.
the end of the season, we should add up how much we spent on bringing Horseliana back to life.
It's about 1,000 gold. It's about 1,000 gold.
I think that's
Initiative is-
worth it for a
1,000 gold
Oh,
so
no.
far.
1.
Uh-oh.
What? Critical fail?
Horse
Oh,
Liana.
Well, Horseliana.
You can't fail initiative. Everyone gets to go.
Yeah, but it means
10 even.
10 even. Dolus.
That's a 16 with disadvantage.
16. Who's got the higher dex on...
Oh, definitely not me.
I've
You
got
gotta
a plus,
remember.
I've got a +2 for dex on you here.
My
no.
dex is +2.
I'm a -1 on dex.
No, I do not have +2 dex.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
What's your dex modifier?
Oh, everything is awful except for one thing with it. Aside from charisma, he is straight up awful and a bit of constitution.
So what's your dex score then?
Oh, it's a straight up 10.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, 10.
Hakiana goes...
Like the worst character I've ever
ahead of you
rolled.
and
In
Taylor.
like 20 plus years of playing.
I rolled a 10, so my initiative is only 20.
Okay, so you're going to... Tarek, are you 22?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Tarek's going...
Tarek actually reacts faster than Pale for once.
Dolus was rolled low enough that I could have technically re-rolled them
This
as
is
the
so
rolls in
metal.
D&D. But we
I
didn't.
am going to consider this a surprise round, however.
Oh, jeez.
So only Pela and Hakuliana will be able to go at the moment.
Of
So,
course.
Tarek, you see these two...
That means I'm in a rage then.
We've been ambushed.
You see Pela get yoinked down into the water off the flying carpet, I believe, and sunken down. Skip to you, and it's Pela. You find yourself to have your arms wrapped around like kind of these watery tendrils, and down below you actually see something. It's completely foreign to you. You've never seen this before, but it is this giant catfish-like head looking at you. You can see like little tendrils just floating in the water, and you can see that the water tendril arms are connected to its arms, and you notice that it's got kind of this catfish body head, but humanoid legs at the bottom.
Well, that's not fair, but I can't push your bottom feeders.
So I consider it my reverse mermaid.
You just
Hideous reverse
Terribly
mermaid
hit a
with water tentacles.
just once. Be cool.
Wow.
I am going to need you to, at the start of your turn...
Is it attacking me? Because I've got Tranquility on, so it should have to roll against my
I
wisdom.
think I already did that last time, didn't it? Like,
well, it was kind of a trap with the...
It still will also keep doing it until it attacks.
yeah.
Until I break the effect.
Uh-oh. D4. Rogue D4.
Uh-oh. Where'd it go?
Wisdom save... What's your wisdom save, DC?
20.
All right. It can't do... Or sorry, but this is it's actually a passive effect because you have to make.
Am I already grappled?
You are
Yeah.
grappled by it right now.
Okay.
But due to one of its aura effects, you've got to make a charisma save real quick.
I have to make a crit at the end of my turn,
At
or
the start of your turn.
at the start of my turn. Okay.
Yes.
Charisma.
Because something may happen.
20.
Ooh, that is not successful, unfortunately.
Wow.
Well, we're in the big
Well,
league
I
now.
guess-
You're in the big leagues.
I can spend the key and I can re-roll
You
that.
can reroll.
So I will.
That is true.
Okay. No, much worse.
Roll me a D100, please.
100. So
Oh,
2d10.
no.
Percentage?
Percentage dice.
Percentage dice never lead to good things in D&D.
No, they don't.
1, 3, so 13.
13.
13%.
Not bad.
You begin to experience vivid hallucinations and you have disadvantage on all ability checks as you suffer from long-term madness.
Okay, Pela just went crazy, guys.
You're supposed to be my mom.
She's
It's
been
gonna
touched.
last for that many hours.
Do you have postpartum?
So you can't see what you still it's only on ability check, but right now this catfish face just begins to bleed and distort and kind of starts to decay, and you actually see birds and butterflies coming in and out of its various openings and orifices on your.
Does this count as being charmed or frightened?
No, it does not. It counts as a madness effect.
Oh, I don't have defense against that.
We don't even know yet.
No, we have no idea.
Yeah.
All right, so Pela looks at this creature and says, "What manner of beautiful beast are you?" And it can understand me if it speaks language.
Yes, it can. You just hear it say yes, food for the mud eaters, food for the mud eaters.
But I'm not food. I'm Pela.
Oh yeah, and you see this tongue's kind of lick across your face, oh no, you are the best type of food.
Why am I the best?
Because you are the saltiest.
You live in salt water, don't you?
She's pretty salty.
You, come lower down, and we will discuss the pools that which you will have a permanent home in.
I don't want to live down here. It's too wet.
Well, you still have actions and a move.
Do I? I'm suffering from some kind of madness effect.
You have hallucinations, yes.
Yeah,
I can still act?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just on ability checks you have disadvantage, but you're also because you got pulled under pretty quickly. You are technically choking, so you have your Constitution modifier in rounds.
So I've got 3 rounds until I start drowning?
You drop to 0 hit points.
Just instantly?
It takes you 18 seconds to die.
I think I can hold my breath a little longer than that.
If you don't get surprised, and it's your Constitution score in rounds.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that makes sense. Yeah, just sudden inhaling of water.
Yeah.
Does D&D have secondary drowning? Can you die over the next 2 days?
Out of 19 rounds.
All right, I guess I'm going to wriggle. Yeah, Pela is going to wriggle and try to squirm her way out of this dream
Me too, actually.
that she's apparently having.
I think you have a Ring of Freedom on, don't you?
No,
I do. I'm wearing
no,
a
but I
real
mean,
free
actually,
action,
it's
so
your
I
score.
cannot be paralyzed or restrained by
It's not
magic.
con rounds.
It's not.
I lost 6 seconds
And I
last
ignore
grapple.
difficult terrain.
Yeah, it's a grapple effect.
190
So I
seconds.
think it's.
Then yeah, I'm just going to make an
So
acrobatics
2
check to
minutes?
escape the grapple.
Yeah,
But I have disadvantage, you said.
ability checks. Yes, that's correct.
3 minutes, actually. 3
All right,
minutes, 10 seconds.
19 and a 9, so 9 means 21 acrobatics.
You squirm free quite easily.
She shoots out of the tentacles and floats into the water. Can I move?
Yeah, you absolutely can. You see, everyone sees kind of like a cork coming to the top of a bucket. Pela just pops up to the top.
Oh, sweet. I will place a foot on the water surface itself, focus key into my foot, and leap back up to the flying carpet, assuming it's still there.
Pela just leaps back onto the flying carpet, and you notice that one eye's kind of going squidgy one way, and one eye's kind of going squidgy the other way.
She says,
as you land,
catfish, talk to me.
but as you land,
I'm going to blow it up.
you don't actually see party members of your group. You see what appears to be a living ball of lightning where Vondel is living. You appear that Hawk Liana is actually original Hawk, but now completely transparent. It looks like Tarek is just in a constant state of being dissolved by acid, and Dolus is actually like the size of a pit fiend with hellfire and brimstone shooting out from all of the orifices, and this kind of this aura of fear and echoing effect as every time he breathes in. Like,
Okay, Pela stops in the middle of that sentence, looks around, and says, "I'm terribly sorry. I seem to have jumped onto the wrong carpet."
It's fine. It's fine. You can wait for the next carpet.
I hear that as a terrifying fiend.
yeah, but it's all like this deep resonant, like, it's fine, you can wait for the next carpet.
I think I would have to roll against some kind of fear.
Yeah,
I'm brave. I have advantage,
we'll say
it balances
Dolus'
out.
yeah,
Cancels
Dolus'
the
DC.
disadvantage that I have, right?
Actually, it'd be a wisdom saving throw, so it'd be
Wisdom?
Yeah, but it'd be a saving throw, not an ability check.
Oh, okay, then I do get advantage. 19 plus 12.
Wow.
So 31.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not phased by that. At
These
least
things
not
like public
frightened.
transit.
I think she's kind of loopy and out of it, so
You're on a shroom trip.
she just is gonna space out and try not to get too close to any of the other weird beings on this carpet.
Okay, the catfish people go next. I'm gonna need a strength check from Horselina.
You need a map?
No, this is going to be a lot of this because of the Feywild and the way it works. It's going to be
Okay.
a lot of fourth dimensional thinking.
Oh, God.
So a lot of abstract.
A strength
Theater
check
of the
for
mind,
Horselina.
guys, kicking it old school.
So I just roll a
And
strength
so
check.
how they describe them walking. It's so
Oh,
funny
God.
to describe
14?
themselves walking. I walk with them. This horse is
That's a strength save? That horse is going underwater.
Yeah, this is a 25.
Oh,
so
my God.
Hakliana and Horselina, you see just like these more tendrils come up around Horselina's hoofs. And although Hakliana has not been desaddled from her horse, you see both horse and high elf get pulled beneath. Hakliana, because you've seen Pela go down, you're not surprised, but Horselina is at surprise.
Oh, no.
So she has her constitution is
How the hell does
modifier in rounds.
She might be dead instantly. How the hell does a horse hold its breath?
The questions you ask yourself in D&D.
She has one turn.
One turn, there we go.
10.
So after this turn, she will drop to 0 hit points. Hakliana, it is your turn.
Yes, it is.
When you come down, you actually see 3. Actually, because you started your turn down here, right? I'm going to need a charisma check.
So I was okay. Oh wait, this isn't charmed or frightened.
You are raging right now.
Yeah.
I'm in a frenzied rage. Just
You're on a
wanting to
frenzy.
know.
This is not a charm or frighten effect, and this is a charisma save, please.
What a...
charisma check. 8.
Roll me a percentile dice, please.
Oh my god.
This is where. Well, maybe I'll roll up a new character. It'll be fine. 29.
29. Let's read out.
You're legally dead.
Am I actually dead? No.
Legally
only
dead,
legally
but you still can do everything you want. You just can't buy a house.
That'd be a killer curse effect. Like, someone
That'd be
just
crazy,
like,
yeah.
completely-
Don't worry,
own
You're
anything.
D&D dead, not really dead.
Yeah.
Okay, Hakliana. This character regards something, usually the source of madness or closest creature, with intense revulsion, as if it's been affected by the antipathy sympathy spell.
Oh no, Horselina, no.
So that would be Horselina, and you are repulsed by.
Oh
Oh, what a cruel trick the gods play
Emotions. Oh, and,
on Hakliana.
And you're raging.
and you're raging.
no. Oh no.
I'm repulsed by her.
You're
I'm
repulsed
not,
by her.
angered by her or something. I just
Like
think
all of a sudden,
she's
like, I'm on a horse in water. Oh!
Oh, does that mean I don't save Horselina?
Ride it, my pony.
Okay, how can I, in character, work this out?
I'll give you 30 seconds to do that, sir. And
You're in a frenzied
Well,
rage,
yeah.
but you're
I'm
repulsed by
being
porcelain.
pulled down on this horse, but the horse is being pulled by these tentacles.
And you're being... He'll also tackle.
You're also grappled.
You
I'm
also
also
tackle.
tentacled.
But you can't be desaddled from the horse.
So I need to cut the tentacles to save the horse.
To save yourself, actually, because you can't be
You're
decent.
repulsed by the horse.
Yeah, but I'm stuck on the horse by the tentacles, so I need to cut the tentacles.
I buy that.
Yeah.
That's
fair. I like step one is
One step at a time.
All right. You are underwater, so disadvantage on the attack rolls.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack recklessly to cancel that out,
Okay.
and I'm frenzied raging, which means what is frenzied raging?
You get your bonus action is an attack.
Oh yeah. So I've got my melee attacks. I'm going to use.
That means you have guaranteed 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So my ice axe, I swing at the
Swing.
tentacles
Ice versus
holding
water, that's a
me
great
to this
idea.
horse and to the horse and underwater.
versus water.
So that is. Oh wait, no, didn't I get a new sword? No, I didn't.
No.
Got rid of the black razors. I just had
Got
my
rid of
regular
Hazel
ice
one.
axe.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I
Thank
increased my attack to... Okay, I've done that already.
Because your strength is higher, yeah.
So it is 28 to hit.
That is definitely a hit, yes.
Okay, so
Water
1d12 plus... So now this would be up increased 2, right? So it would be plus 11.
Yes.
And 2d6 frost. Okay, I brought 2d6. I have to move my d6 up. So 8 plus 11 is 19.
Another
Plus 6 frost damage.
25.
25, 1 second, let me get my pencil.
Yeah, you get in your pencil to add up all the damage.
Yeah.
you're gonna be doing.
Yeah. Maybe keep rolling
That was attack.
damage.
Yeah,
There you go.
just keep those dice.
It's 26,
25.
25.
Yeah, I usually get them out of the bag of D's.
bag.
Keep going, keep going.
Okay, second attack.
No.
That's only a 15.
Inspiration in there.
Ooh, that is actually a miss.
Well, the inspiration I already used for the well, not, I'm already advantaged because I'm attacking recklessly.
You're kind of repulsed at the fact that you're on this god-awful horse and this catfish person, or actually there's actually 3 catfish people surrounding you in this pool.
I was trying to swing at the catfish, and then I momentarily almost touched the horse with my arm, and it flinched away.
You suddenly become aware that the skin of your legs is making contact with the
right.
horse.
I'm so creeped out. God, is there anything else I can do to save?
I keep attacking this thing.
Yeah, I
You
swing
don't
again
see
at
if
the
we'll
tentacle
drop you.
for a 28
As a hit,
for d12.
The horse can also make a.
I'm gonna
escape.
I'll roll it all. Hold on 1 second. So that's 16 plus 10. That's 26. But I'm gonna re-roll because I'm allowed to re-roll.
Yep.
Sure.
Once per
Do it
turn.
up.
Oh, it was not. So 26.
26, gotcha.
Did I slice through a tentacle?
You've put some heavy, there's some type of
Did they
magic-
freeze?
They didn't freeze, they kind of congealed a little bit with the
Does
ice.
his axe leave a frozen small current in
It's
the
kind
water?
of like leaving a slushy through the water. It's a very thick, and from the top it looked like a perfectly mirrored surface, but below it's kind of like a muddy, viscous.
That was you
Should've done
swinging
great
a
weapon
giant
master.
axe
What was I
underwater.
thinking?
You get next turn.
But everyone else down below,
Disgusting horses.
you see these
Preventing
giant
me from
swaths of
fighting
water
effectively.
disturbing the surface, and you actually notice there's kind of like a jelly type of mold to, kind of almost like a waterbed type of skin to the water.
How crazy is Pela? I don't see any of my companions.
You see, you.
I saw. Did I see that happen? Did I see that? I saw old Hawk get pulled underwater.
Oh yeah,
On a flying horse.
yeah. Oh, actually, yeah.
Attack rolls against the mount have disadvantage. Did you do that before?
It wasn't an attack. It was a grapple check. So
That's an attack.
The AC on that
Grapple is an
horse
attack.
is
Yeah.
going to suck anyway.
Yeah, it's 10.
Grapple is an attack.
I rolled a 24 on it. So.
I'm grasping at straws here, guys. You want this horse to be alive. I'm just telling that you guys want that too.
If it helps, I rolled a 25 on the second roll.
All right.
Where's the vivid hallucination?
I just want to know how I should be acting. Like, am I completely disoriented? Am I capable of combat? Like,
It says you just have disadvantage on all ability
I'd
checks.
say
and
just
your
role
vivid
play it, but you
hallucination.
can do it.
Yeah,
okay, all right,
as the artiste wants.
all right. So Pela points down and says, "Gods and monstery things, the hawk has been taken."
Right.
I like New Pela.
Anything else, Akliana?
So, well, I did all 3. I can't do anything else. But so I have 3. So I was surprised. I wasn't surprised.
You can't because you're a barbarian.
So I have 17 turns. I'm not going to die of drowning.
No.
But
No.
Horseliana is.
Going to go to 0 hit points after her next round.
Oh God. But she's not dead.
She's
Then
not
she
dead.
starts making saving throws against death.
Yeah,
Yes.
unless she starts getting attacked or dragged.
I'm just going to make circles for that now.
Wasted.
Double surprise. Caramel surprise. Horselina surprise. But she is under the water, so she has to make a charisma save.
Okay, so that all
So,
that all happened in about 6 seconds.
If the horse goes crazy,
2.
I'm going to enjoy this.
oh, do I roll?
Oh, that's a high one.
Oh, you roll? I give it a roll?
Pela was pulled into the water, jumped back out,
You can roll it.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
and then Hawk was pulled in.
The
all
creature
in
suffers
about
from
the same
partial
amount of time.
amnesia.
So Horselina gets partial amnesia?
The character knows who he or she is and retains all racial traits and class features, but does not recognize other people or remember anything happened before the madness
This is
took
so sad.
I'm so sorry.
So she
doesn't
won't even
remember
know
me.
to be offended that you hate her, that you're repulsed by her.
It's like we're
She's gonna be
strangers.
like, "Who the hell is this on my back?"
This is so sad.
This is terrible. This is worse than
And
the
3
horse died in
seasons
the
of the show, this is
story.
the saddest moment.
You just got those shoes.
And you got the saddle too. I'm so sorry.
This is like
We'll see what happens. There's still a chance.
This is like a...
We still have wish spells left.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I was
But
like,
you're not going to be able to convince us to use them because you were
This is like a
by the
cure.
horse.
it's like a curated version of hell. What's the worst
Alright,
thing
who's
I
up?
can do? to
Psycho
these
backing up to
characters?
the top through the surprise people. Pela, you are up, and this is
He's
non-surprise.
faster than me.
22.
Eric got 22.
But he was surprised though.
Right, but we just had the surprise round.
Oh, right, sorry.
So it's not a surprise anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I thought you were gonna put the things on the thing.
I do have them.
The list.
I was not.
There's a
prepared to
new
get them.
method.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tarek. You
All
are
right.
up.
Workshopping a new method.
Okay. So with my bonus action,
And just
I'm
for
gonna...
a point of reference, you do not have visuals on
Right.
Horselina or Hakliana.
Oh, can I see?
You know they went down though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Can
know,
I see like any tentacles that I could
And
possibly?
we know
shoot?
Kayla
Okay.
came back up.
you just see a mirrored reflection of yourself looking over the
Right.
top of the carpet. Actually, give me another charisma save.
Oh, okay. Charisma.
Oh, because you're
save.
if you're looking at the water.
Oh, we're killing it.
Oh, 22.
You're good.
Yeah. And I
Did you feel anything, or did you just like...
You feel like there's almost a compulsion to jump into the water. It's like,
Right.
like just like almost as like an invisible force field is
Yeah.
pushing you from behind.
yeah.
Who is that handsome dragonborn in the
Yeah.
water? He's got an awesome dew flute. I bet we should jam together. Wait, no, that's me.
Pretty girl in the
me.
mirror.
Yeah, I do tend to like kind of lean over into it, kind of like the Michael Jackson lean, but then I kind of straighten back out. I turn on Swift Quiver with my bonus action, and then with my main action, but I can't.
shoot into the water.
I would. I
You
want to
can't.
shoot.
You can. You'd have disadvantage, but
Yeah.
you can absolutely shoot in the water. I
I
will say
feel-
on a miss, there will be a
Right.
certain percentage chance of hitting allies and friends.
All right, so
might shoot
Tarek actually twirls his dew flute's staff around, wall of staff of flame. I'm gonna actually use an inspiration. So he actually goes to town and starts like twirling, goes all zen about it, and it's just this incredible like sequence of twirls and skillful flourishes, and I roll a.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
What are you physically doing?
Oh, I'm
It's just twirling.
fireball. Sorry,
All right. Also,
fireball. DC Dex save of 19.
I'll say they have disadvantage for being. Or sorry, I say they have advantage for being in the water for a fireball spell.
Okay. Did I use an inspiration correctly on that? I guess.
No, you can keep your.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
need it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Horselina's gonna die.
This might,
This might kill Horselina. They fail. Hakliana, I'm going to need a dexterity save for you and Horselina.
Oh god, I think I killed Hakliana.
Okay,
weird.
Yeah.
No, frankly.
She'll be fine. The horse is fucking dead.
dexterity, and do I have there's advantage or disadvantage?
You have advantage for being inside the water.
And I can see it as well. Okay.
I was gonna do the
this
same
is,
thing, but I can exclude people from my
Hakliana.
fireballs.
18
I can do that
plus
too.
10, 20.
What's your DC, Tarek?
19.
19, so
Nice.
you save it. And Hakliana or Horselina gets to roll advantage as well.
You save again against the fireball.
So,
At this point, is it gonna out of her
Can
misery?
we just
really?
take a moment for the podcast audience to recognize the amount of shade that was just thrown from your impartial concealment now, Chuck. Tom.
I think the episode says in character. Fine. Out of character.
Dude.
Shade.
Yeah, I've done a lot to you. Man.
13.
Weird.
That is a fail.
Oh.
Tarek, roll up your 8d6 fireball damage.
8d6.
What's her hit points? 19.
Really?
So I saw he looks like Tarek, but melting like with acid. So I see him lean over and fire up a fireball and cook Horselina. And
You actually can't see
You can't see
Horselina.
it, yeah.
Okay, I can't see anything.
But
Right when the
down there.
fireball goes off, we don't
10,
see like
14.
a horse
You
getting
see, actually
boiled.
see as the explosion happens, almost like this jelly is like expanded upwards, almost like fishing with dynamite type of thing. But
It doesn't react like water.
the surface tension stays completely intact.
27.
27 fire
27 fire damage.
Wow.
Okay, so Hakliana takes all of that?
no,
Horselina.
Horselina takes all of that.
You take half.
I take half. But Horselina.
But it's also fire damage, so you take like
Right.
none.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, I
so that was
dropped
one.
10. I ignored the
So that
first
was
10
one
points
spell
of fire
turning on
damage.
myself
Your
quiver,
cloak, yeah.
and
And
then
your
I
fire
use my
resistance is
staff.
fire resistance.
So you take a quarter of it, and then
So I take 3.
Yeah.
3 damage.
But
You see
But
the
you
horse
did,
that
you did
disgusts
see
you
get your
boil
you did see your best friend horse get roasted alive.
No, I see a disgusting creature.
Yeah, that he's repulsed by that does not recognize him.
Oh, there you go.
Now I've got dead disgusting creature on me, and it's even
So
That was enough
worse.
that killed Horselina?
Porcelina had 19 hit points.
Oh,
Oh,
in memoriam.
Good job.
Twice in
Tarek.
one season.
Wow. Wait,
Roasted.
yeah. Did he kill? Who killed? Oh no,
No, it was that worm
thing.
thing.
Creature.
I tried to save her.
I tried also
and
as a
then
DM to
shut the door.
save Horselina.
I don't believe you.
Porcelina has died before. She will rise again.
Pela, it is your turn.
What is dead may never die?
So actually, as everyone sees like
Rise.
this mirror gel get blown up about 1.5 feet off the level, Pela, what you see is just like this brilliant, radiant column of light goes shooting off in the air and explodes into fireworks coming down across the.
Pela lights up her glassy eyes as if she's like staring at a beautiful display. It says, "Pretty."
Yeah, we're keeping this.
She she draws her short sword. Says, "Flameo." Is it like in the air, or is the pool receded back into the ground underneath us now?
To you, it looks like the light is still kind of like almost like motes of essence, just like dropping down. But there's still definitely a mirror pool essence down at the.
I mean, like physically, where are we? How high are we?
Yeah, it's either
on
10
the-
feet off.
We're 10 feet above, and so this thing is like beside us. It's below us again.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pela turns around. She spins in like a lazy circle, not with the grace that you're used to seeing from her.
Almost like a drunk baby.
And she looks around at this collection of like strange beings that she hardly recognizes, and she says, "Fruit or rain, leaves of tea, all of us need fall from the tree." And she topples backwards off the carpet into the pool with her sword out.
As you come down, you see Hakiana still on top of this. Actually, no,
I would have been flown free because I dodged it with my
It's like, oh no.
Hakiana is still transparent, and it just looks like there's like dirt and soil and maggots just like kind of crawl up her legs, up over the saddle over top of her.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh god.
Funny enough,
But I see Hawk.
yeah, you see Hawk actually, and he's translucent.
Translucent.
The face sucks, guys.
All right.
It's like Armageddon.
And he's surrounded by 3 of those catfish people,
Absolutely.
who also have that kind of like decay look of like butterflies and insects like crawling in and out of their.
Okay, I don't think I'm crazy enough to think that they're friends.
Yeah, you
so
can still tell enemy from foe.
Great. So I yell out underwater to the catfish, "Get away from my hawk, or I'll have to carve you up."
Hawk.
Whoa, that's who I see.
No, that's who he sees. That's who he sees.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
I see a
I just
translucent
remembered.
hawk.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
remembered. Yeah, that's who he sees.
You
And
see-
she's gonna
yeah.
swim over. Now, is swimming normally considered difficult terrain?
It is, but you've got
My ring of reaction, I ignore. So she is moving through the water as if she's on land.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh my
like holding her
God.
back
Nothing
at all.
stops you, man.
Pela just like swims over and starts slashing at one of the catfish.
Yeah, give me a
Okay,
attack.
I've got the
Okay,
dumbest
so you have 2
idea,
options. You've
and
got
it's gonna be
2
great.
that have been hit by fireballs and 1 that looks more wounded. than
I'm going after the
Oil
crispy
and oil.
ones.
the crispy ones? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm
I
going
have a
after
better
one.
idea.
So I've still got disadvantage.
We're gonna call that Plan
Yes.
B.
Yeah.
Plan B. Plan B.
I'd say.
Okay,
I'd
guys,
say
we got a
because
Plan
of-
B.
Tom, just a second.
Oh, sorry. Trying to fight something over
Yeah,
here.
I'd say because of your Ring of Freedom and Moon, you don't have disadvantage underwater.
Sweet. Okay. So first attack. Crit. Boom.
Nice.
Sometimes that happens.
It's gonna be one of those.
All right, so that's going to be
It was just so beautiful.
2d10.
Oh my god.
And I get to roll another 2d6. That's 12.
Don't forget to double up your fire damage as well.
9. Right, so double up. Yeah, that's what I
Who's driving the carpet?
17.
I
I think it's kind of autonomous.
Yeah, it's kind of hovering there
So-
right now.
But we can command it to do things.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have a
12
really stupid
Plus
idea.
17
We definitely
fire
right
is
in there, aren't you?
29 total.
29.
Oh wait, plus I forgot to add my
So
plus, so plus
much
8,
dumber.
so 37.
How much fire damage was it?
The fire was 17 in that.
Okay, so that would be half because of underwater.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess. I mean, fire's still bad, John. Even
Yeah,
underwater,
it's still 8 points.
Still burns you.
Still 8 points.
All right. So on the first attack, she just like cleaves deep into
Yeah.
one of the
You
catfish.
cut deep. This thing looks like it's really hurt. bad.
And she's. I'm not gonna bother trying to stun it. Then I'm just gonna finish it off. So she's gonna slash it again.
What's the movement speed of the carpet?
11 plus
Yeah, I think it was 30.
13
That's
is 24.
Or 24. Yeah, that's a
24,
hit.
That sounds about 10.
What was your initiative again?
Oh, it's a good
That's
time.
14
16.
slashing and 7 fire.
I'm trapped.
21.
Yeah, you're going on for whatever round this is going to be.
Okay. It looks close, but it looks like you've done some deep cuts to it, and kind of like this actually you kind of see like this rainbow ooze just coming out of its wounds.
But it's not dead yet.
It's not dead yet. In fact, it kind of looks to be smiling a little bit to you.
Ooh, okay.
You actually hear like little harmony bells. You begin to chime like. Ding,
Pale's going to use Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
And she's going to strike it. She's just going to start hammering it with like quick elbow strikes. And bringing like a couple of knees into it as well.
It's like every time you land an impact,
That's not a
it
D20.
sounds like one of those like.
Oh, you are suffering from that.
Another crit! Holy shit! What? 2 on
Roll
one of
the
the
dice.
one
Stay
flurry
crazy.
attacks. Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
guess I'm just
Guys.
crazy now, guys.
No, you're drunken master right now.
Drunken master.
I don't know karate, but I know crazy.
You're like Rock Lee when he drinks.
When he drinks. Okay, so that's
Crazy.
7
Get
plus
crazy
8,
with
15.
You're trying to get
Oh, no,
crazy with
sorry,
this.
I grabbed the wrong dice. So that's 13 plus 8 is 21 slashing.
Yep.
And then we've got 6 plus 5, 11 fire.
So that's 6 fire.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, wait, no, sorry, there's no fire on this. This was with unarmed.
right.
So let me take out the,
So 21.
subtract 11 from that. Yeah, it was just 21.
Gotcha. Oh, this thing looks like
Still not
it
dead?
looks like it's actually trying to hug you, and every impact you do with your elbows, you kind of like those little like soft plastic
Okay,
hammer squeeze. Like,
so
wiki, wiki.
with that one, because it was a flurry of blows, it has to make a strength save or be pushed up to 15 feet away from me.
Okay. It fails completely.
All right, so with her last blow, Pela rams an uppercut under this thing's ugly catfish jaw and rockets it 15 feet straight up out of the pool.
And then slowly.
Because you said, well, I still got one more attack. You
Actually-
said that the flying carpet was 10 feet above the pool, right? So I'm trying to knock it into the air
You see
beside
it go
the...
flying. You actually lose track of it as it goes. It's almost like some type of illusion magic is happening. As you see it go flying, you lose sight of it as it goes.
It looks like it just flies into the
It
atmosphere.
flies in the atmosphere. Everyone else sees this kind of like half like lower leg humanoid leg. It's all like browns and grays and has slime. It's like it looks like it's been cut up. What Pela has done her. We've seen these wounds before, but as it hits the sunlight, it takes.
Oh, this
Vampire
catfish. So much
catfish.
better. Oh,
Vampire catfish.
It takes 38 radiant damage and then just dissolves into slime, and then just as the slime rockets back or just flops back down, it just kind of rests on the surface tension of the mirrored pool.
Wow, okay.
So
what-
it never comes back down.
So, but from my perspective,
You hit it in
Pela
the
sees
sky.
it, she like flies in the atmosphere. She like looks up, she like looks at her fist. She looks at like the next closest one, and she just swims like just gracefully over.
and as it went up in Pela's mind, here like a little beep.
Actually, she's gonna roll. Pela like just dives, tucks
goodness.
into a roll, comes
no.
up like underneath its legs,
Yeah.
and then rockets straight up with like both fists into its mouth.
Okay. And I'll give you inspiration for the distraction or for the description. Sorry.
Sweet. That is 11 plus 13 is 24.
That's a hit. Which are you hitting, the fireball one or the one that's been sliced up? already?
Whichever one was next closest to me.
It'd be the fireball one.
Okay. And that is 9 plus. What's my bonus again? 6. So 15 blunt.
15 blunt, gotcha.
And I'm going to do the same thing, strength save. She now believes she can like knock things
Okay.
into the ether.
Critical one on the fail on that one.
So yeah, again, she's going to knock it 15 feet straight up out of the pool.
Okay. Oh, man. It's taking 32 rating as you see it rocking up. It actually stands on top of the pool. As you notice, like it looks like it's kind of trapped as it's trying to dig into. This is for people on the surface.
Yeah.
It has not come back down yet.
Okay.
And it's trying to dig back down. As you can see, like it's like just the mass of its body is starting to liquefy and like turn into that same goop and liquid that just dissolved in front of you before.
What is happening?
So what,
Feywild, man.
what else is there, what is near me?
You've got a translucent hawk, one more catfish person, and Hawk has a bunch of maggots and ants and soil crawling up his
Okay,
legs.
Pela looks at the remaining catfish person with a deranged smile and starts swimming towards it.
Okay, you want to stay in melee range of it, or
And she's gonna close to like
Okay.
if she wasn't already, she's gonna get closer.
okay? It is going to grab a hold of. So to Pela, it looks like it's grabbed, like it's just trying to scuff all the dirt into its hands. For Hakliana, it looks like this catfish person is grabbing a hold of Horse Luina and like just slices the saddle buckle on it, and is going to use the disengage action and swim down.
Oh.
Slices. Would that be not a forced dismounting though?
He's still in
Oh,
the
but
saddle.
then-
You're still in the saddle though.
Mm-hmm.
So is what part of the saddle's qualities that he can't be dismounted?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd still be in the saddle though.
That sound. If you're not on the steed, you've been
Also-
dismounted.
But also the horse is dead.
Yeah, it,
Yeah, but it doesn't stay alive.
Oh, I guess
That's
actually
true.
the horse is unconscious
the
or
horse
is
is
it dead?
unconscious. I'll say for the sake of,
RP, it's
I'll give it a strength.
Poor Selena
check.
should get death saves.
I
Yeah,
can't
I
be
think she's
dismounted
a
against
named
my
character.
will, right? So
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
That's a weird one, man. That's up to you. I mean, the magical thing says you can't be dismounted, but you're also magically compelled to think your horse is disgusting. So,
But it's not me trying to get off the horse. It's them
trying
dismounting.
to, they're trying to steal the saddle from you. Basically.
Oh, they're just trying to steal the
That's
saddle.
happening. They're trying to cut the saddle off and take it away, right? That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
I'm trying to actually. It's trying to
Trying
cut
to
the
take the
saddle
horse
off and
corpse.
try and take the horse corpse.
The horse.
Oh,
See, this is the thing.
trying to
They're
take the
trying to
horse.
separate
Yeah.
the rider and the horse. I'm riding a dead horse, but I'm riding a horse.
DM's discretion as to whether
yeah,
he's
the DM
still
also.
riding.
I'll tell you what. I'll say they can do it, but it's going to be a contested strength roll, and I'm not
against
trying to
the
be
saddle?
mean. No, against you. The
Well, I wouldn't be trying to stay on the horse. That's the thing. I wouldn't be trying
Yeah.
to stay on the horse.
So
But would you want?
here's
you be
your choice right
thankful?
now.
This is the magic
So,
of the saddle.
Hakliana's choice right now. Someone is trying to steal the horse corpse from underneath you. Do you let that happen or not? You are repulsed by the horse.
I would let them take the horse corpse. You're really that keen on taking Hakliana under the water.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, you're making choices.
We also could have left Pakliana in our magical
Or
hut.
Selena, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Selena.
You see,
I
so
was convinced not to.
it,
No.
it grabs a hold of like all the soil. It grabs the horse bits and begins to swim downward into the murky black below you, terrified of seeing two of its friends get knocked above the surface. Hakliana, it is your turn.
So my saddle is also destroyed. Okay. Well, I swim
It's just
up.
been cut. You can restitch it together.
I'm not on this horse anymore?
Nope.
No.
Can I just swim up to the surface, I guess?
Yeah.
Or you can chase that thing that.
Why would I chase the thing?
Well, it dragged you into the water.
Because they dragged you into the water. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You're repulsed by the
You
horse.
are in a rage.
You are also in a frenzied rage. Under your many mental conditions right now.
Yeah.
Competing mental
Epic D&D
influences.
gets really weird.
You are also in a frenzied rage.
So you might want to go kill that.
Yeah,
What
okay.
is
In a
your
murderous rage,
instinct
I'm-
when your prey flees from you?
That's true. I chase it down. So I will swim down and swing at
Okay,
this thing.
so this has gone about 30 feet down. Your movement speed is at half because you are going through difficult terrain.
Oh, so is it gone out of my range then?
Yes.
Because I'm at 40. Well, I'm not going to... If it's swimming away faster than I can get it,
Yeah,
I'm going to
that's
swim
up to you.
back up to the carpet.
Yeah, you see Hakliana pull herself up, and it's kind of like pulling herself out of like an actual mirror, and she just stands on the surface of. It's almost like it's almost like a waterbed.
Thank God they got that damn horse.
Dolus, it is your turn.
Horse?
It was disgusting.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get weird. I command the flying carpet to go 30 feet forward.
Okay.
Stay with me here.
Yeah, I'll say you're at the crest between grass and the mirrored edge of the pool.
How many of these pools are there?
It looks like there's about 4 or 5, but when you were underneath it, they were all connected.
Oh, it's just one pool.
I use... It's going to get really weird. I use telekinesis from the staff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I cast behind me reverse gravity. And anything that I see
I like it.
that I
like
know, I'm going to try and telekinesis out of the air as it flies up. And I don't explode.
First of all, you see these giant kind of like self-contained jello molds just like fly into the air 100 feet up. I'm going to need dexterity saves from Hakliana and from...
I'm going to be pulling Hakliana from the...
just Pela. Just Pela then.
Oh, okay. No.
Dex save?
Dex save.
19 plus 12.
Yeah, you're good. So you don't you managed to hold on to like part
something like seaweed.
of a rock, some roots in the ground. You
No,
see
she's in a madness state. As soon as it shifts, Taylor just like floats and rotates in the water. So now she's upside down compared to where she was before. But to her, she's just like I'm standing the right way up.
you all see the last cat first person just immediately dissolved into this brown goo, but then immediately you see it fly up into the sky, and you see the remains of Horse Felina go flying up as well.
What? The horse goes flying into the sky?
Yeah,
It's all reverse gravity.
yeah, it's reverse gravity.
Oh, okay. But the horse doesn't dissolve.
No, it's just maybe to you. Yeah, the horse dissolves to you because you're hallucinating.
Did I get it?
Vondel, you are up. We're actually out of combat now. If you want.
Everything is dead. So
Porcelain is unconscious. Just want to say that.
yeah.
It's just like a giant
except she's
ball of
now
weird
flying
goo.
into the sky.
at terminal velocity.
No, it stops at 120 feet. So it's just like a giant orb of goo at 120 feet.
And where's Hakliana? Where's Horselina in relation to this thing?
So
She's
goo,
down.
The goo went up, and she's on kind of like. If remember how Hakiana was standing on the surface?
Yeah.
It's cradled at the bottom up. So
Well, how
looking
much
up
did they
and
fall in a single combat round?
We did
6
120 feet at regular speed and 60 feet at featherfall.
So, how many were there?
seconds? I'm still inside the water.
Cat!
So I can't. I don't think I can hear.
Yeah, I don't think you can hear
Actually, no, you're in the ground. Like you made the
The
save.
water went up and I didn't go.
Yeah.
he's
I think we got all of them, Ghost.
But in your mind, you actually think you're still in the water.
Okay.
Still holding your breath.
So I hear the demon shouting at me. How many were there?
How many were there?
All right.
Swear to me!
Can I fly the magic carpet?
Yeah, oh yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay, Magic Carpet's already flown this round, though.
No, I'm saying combat's over, so
okay,
because the main threat is gone. It's just
So, it's just Pela hanging upside down off something?
No, he said I'm standing in the bare earth.
like you have to.
You're
just
standing on the bottom of the grass, maybe upside down.
You're like holding
Yeah,
on to
like
something.
you're
you
just
describe
holding on to
yourself
something.
rotating
But I'm
upwards.
being pulled into the air.
Yeah,
by reverse
so I
gravity.
figure you're just like holding onto a root, just accepting that's your
Okay,
reality.
yeah. This is up now.
Okay, I'm gonna. So the horse is no longer in the surface of the water. It's outside.
Yeah, but you know that if
Okay.
the reverse gravity were to drop, it would go
Okay.
underneath it.
All right. I'm gonna fly the magic carpet in reverse gravity, which is very weird.
Yeah, I'll
and
say it just costs you half speed, but we're not really attacking that much.
Because you have to rotate.
So, but like,
Do a barrel roll!
You have to literally do a barrel roll so nobody falls off.
Yeah, so as we spin around, I will cast Revivify on this fucking horse. Vondel, knowing that this is just going to be a problem.
Jonas is really impressed by you casting Revivify while, like, barrel rolling. So it's like some Silver Surfer kind of stuff.
Yeah, you and me and Tarek are
On the flying carpet.
on the flying
I'm on the carpet too.
Okay, oh, and yeah, so we're going to fly pretty sweet. I'll Revivify the horse.
The horse comes back to life, standing upside down on the surface tension of this water, looking very confused. Saddleless, by the way.
But still repulsive to Huckleberry.
Still repulsive to Huckleberry.
why
and
did you
also
do that?
not remembering anything that's happened to it.
So she's scared of us.
Yeah, she's scared of what she first was underwater, and now she's back to life. Actually, no, I'll say the madness wears off because she died.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
touche.
The matter of, so then she's like sees us.
She sees us and is happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Kind of like, "Ooh, what's going on?
stay on the carpet, I guess, if you can.
You see her kind of like do that step up, but coming
Well, she's got
down.
her golden hooves on,
Yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah, okay.
so if she falls,
She can hover. She can hover.
You can hover.
This is
she's off the
insane.
ground.
Yeah, this is really weird.
Epic D&D.
Follow us, flying horse, in the reverse gravity weird fish pool.
Okay, Pale's going to,
I'll just-
dangling as she is from like some root or branch that she grabbed onto, she kind of looks down, I presume, at her hands.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out which way is down, where the ground is, and she looks around at like the reverse gravity effect. I assume it's like the circumference of the pool.
Yeah.
So she swings
Many
herself
pools,
on the
many pools.
branch
Yeah.
and throws herself over the edge of the effect. So she would fall and then cross the edge of the effect and then fall the other way back to the ground.
Give me an acrobatics check made with disadvantage.
I'm gonna
Halfway
use
through her
inspiration.
doing that, I break concentration.
I'm gonna use inspiration on that.
Okay.
A dex save or acrobatics, check?
Acrobatics check.
Ooh, I rolled a 2,
Uh-oh.
but I have a 12 in acrobatics, so 14.
I put it at 15.
Oh!
So
She
Pela,
misjudges it.
so Pela's still trying to figure out which way is dog up? Is left up? I don't know. So you just kind of go with it, and everyone sees Pela go rocketing by. She slides in between.
So I fall into the pool now.
I'd say you managed to guide yourself, but you kind of find yourself floating at the top of this column, just floating there in midair, just kind of like, oh, I guess I've hit the bottom now. But you're clearly about 100, or I'd say about 70 feet above your compatriots on the carpet below, which is now upside down. You just see the carpet.
And the pool is above me?
The pool is actually on the same level. The top of the pool is on the same level as you.
Weird.
Yeah. Like I said, epic D&D gets
This
strange.
is quite a trip.
This is why I'm glad you guys picked the Feywild.
She just kind of looks around, bemused at like the jelly globes. Looks down at like
Pela, just fall
strange
onto the
monsters.
carpet. Oh, sorry. I should have talked over you.
I did fall. I'm still falling, I think.
Let go. Trust the lightning. Trust me.
But I'm already at the bottom. I can't go up now unless gravity changes again.
Want me to do it?
Let's just go get her. We can fly there.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
We gotta be careful not to fly into the reverse gravity though, because then we'll all fall.
Well, you
we're in the
would
reverse
be
gravity. We're just upside
descending
down.
towards me.
Yeah, we're
from your
descent-
perspective.
Oh, we're upside down.
Because you're
Yeah,
on, you're
you had
upside
to-
down.
that's
Oh,
why
we're
you
in the
barrel
reverse
rolled.
gravity,
Yeah.
upside down. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just adjust my drawing here.
Gotta make that accurate.
There we go.
Change vertical axis.
All right, so we fly down upside down.
Yeah.
No, so you lower,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
descend towards Pela, going
Uh,
upwards.
Get on the carpet, Pela.
You see
what is?
a ball of
He looks
lightning.
like a big ball of lightning.
Yeah.
Yes, that's more trustworthy than these two.
His beard is like pure lightning. He's got like lightning scars across his
Does he
face.
still look like Vondel?
He looks a little bit like Vaughn, like a dwarf made out of lightning. His plate looks like thunder clouds, like,
think when
spark
Superman
across
was
his
energy.
chest. Like, every time he talks and spits, like these little
Energy
drops of
Superman.
thunderstorms come out.
That's really distracting, like dwarf.
Pela, are you feeling okay?
No.
I've seen fingers, but I've never seen them thing. Oh, there they go.
You remember a creature named Vondel?
Vondel, yes, a friend and companion. He looks like you, but made of flesh, not lightning.
I know him. I'm gonna help you out.
Cool. Why are you with a melting dragon and a horrible demon?
Wow, racist much?
Pela's mind is not her own there.
How do you see
Dolis.
through?
Yeah, very much not her own. I gotta do a medicine check.
Yep.
That is 26.
Yeah,
Nice.
you definitely know you.
Her pupils are like.
Yeah, there's
Wide
definitely a long-term madness effect going on for it. Magically induced, you imagine.
Mm-hmm.
There's not many cures for madness other than time, if lucky at best. You could, again, if you're feeling liberal with a wish spell, but it's kind of a wait and see type of thing.
I'm pretty liberal with those.
I have a non-wish spell, which is
Greater restoration.
no. I'm gonna contact my deity, which is I fucking never do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask for a divine favor. Yeah.
Hotline to God.
So Vondel implores Pelor to restore the mind
Pela.
of Pela.
Our names do have similar roots. I have noticed.
Well, we don't know anything's wrong with you yet.
Oh,
That's true.
that's true. Okay,
Except for the fact that you're not sad about Horselina dying and come back to life.
that's true.
Yeah, in fact, you kind of discussed
I'm
about it. Came back to
inching
life.
away the other side of the carpet from Horselina. Whoa.
Okay,
Is
actually,
she still
hold on.
flying?
All right, so we might as well go for it too for here.
Yeah, she's
Noticing
still
that
standing on the top. She's hovering.
So
She's
Horselina is near me.
in reverse
Yeah.
gravity
I'm gonna get on the
over the
horse.
surface
All
of
right.
that
I
water.
can say, Hawk. I saved Horselina. I hope you're at least a little thankful.
Oh, that thing is disgusting.
Seems normal to me.
Whoa. Can you believe I was touching it?
Yeah, that's all you do. You constantly touch that.
Oh, God, that is awful.
He did go into the water too. Perhaps he is mad.
I'm mad I had to touch that horse.
So you believe you rolled? I don't know. One of us rolls a percentile.
I'll let you roll the percentile dice.
All right.
And you have to get your level or lower.
Yeah, I think so. This is not the best shot we have.
18 or lower.
Nope.
No, that is 67.
Number
You made your bed, you're sleeping
It's like it. No.
You think maybe it's because you're on a different plane of existence right now that maybe the Feywild is kind of interfering?
I'm sorry. Your prayer cannot be connected as dialed. Please try again.
To obtain a special dialing wand.
Pela's going to start soothing the horse with sing-song nonsense nursery rhymes.
Yeah, actually, as you climb onto the
It's like
horse,
terrifying, like German instructional songs.
Tarek gives you the weird side eye, but also kind of writes them down.
Taylor, actually, the horse to you looks like a beautiful, gigantic
Majestic beast.
Amazonian tree frog. But you see, but the skin color is all psychedelic and constantly moving, but it has these giant white angel wings.
Okay, Pela gets up on the back of the frog and lies down on it and like gently licks its back.
You see, Pela's just piecing out to her vibe on top of Horselina.
Okay.
Perhaps we should keep moving. Wow. Or
Before we keep moving, one thing I think we should do.
This frog tastes salty. The catfish said I was salty.
Okay. I cast through the staff at no charge for whatever reason. I cast protection from evil on Vondel.
Okay.
okay.
You're the only person who can undo whatever the hell happens here.
Is that protection?
We have to go back in time.
Protection from evil and good, but I assume I had to choose on.
So, well, good. Well, it's kind of a blanket thing, and Fae do fall into the good category. So,
Okay, sweet.
So anything you have advantage on saving throws against them, you have advantage to attack them.
And they have disadvantage against you.
Yeah, and you cannot be charmed or feared by them.
Oh, that's
Or
great.
possessed.
Or possessed.
Oh, wow.
Which is much
That works
different.
for both good and evil beings?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wish I had known that because I could have.
Oh, I have these pull free.
yeah,
Looking at
yeah.
them all day.
I do believe it is a concentration spell.
It is a concentrated 10
So
minutes.
your
Oh, that would have. Oh, telekinesis popped the second I casted reverse gravity.
Right.
So that's why I had to do the telekinesis first.
Gotcha. So reverse gravity changes.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, but wait, does that mean that Pela and Porcelina?
I'm on a giant frog as far as I know.
And the giant frog is on the carpet.
It's on the carpet.
Or hovering next to the carpet.
Yeah, the horse is flying independently, I believe.
Yeah.
That's right, okay. Because it's got
But gravity then reverses, so do I fall off the horse?
I think maybe we flew out of
I'm
the
not
gravity well before we started praying to our
I
gods
wasn't flying
and
anything.
like that.
That horse is going where the horse wants to go.
this giant.
I'll say for benefit of all the weirdness you guys have just been through, you guys actually got off to the shore of the the mirror pools of madness, as they were.
Yikes.
Madness.
I know not the magics that can reverse this effect on Pela. I don't understand what's wrong with Hawk's memory.
You see Horselina come up and try and nuzzle.
Whose memory?
Hawkliana's.
Nothing's wrong with my memory. 5 gold pieces.
Pela perks up from the horse and yells over at Lightning Vondel. It is Hawk. Hawk is blue and translucent, not Hawklina anymore. Hawk. Look.
Hawkliana.
And she points.
I really don't see a lot of
translucent
problem with
blue
the
orc.
situation, to be honest.
How can you touch that thing? It's so gross.
She looks down and she's
this
like,
horse
"It's
has
so
been
froggy."
such a crutch for us.
I'm thinking of putting the horse in the gem for now.
Pela says
That's
to
a good
the big
No,
tree
dude, it's
frog,
gonna stink up the whole place.
if he
Oh,
doesn't
it's
want
terrible.
to,
We'll give it
he
its
can
own
be
room.
friends.
Yeah, it'll be in its own
There's no
room.
response from the
Hawkliana.
No?
No response.
The horse.
No, it's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
sorry.
You guys cross talking. Anyway, sorry about that, everybody.
No, if you those things poop everywhere. That smells.
Pela strokes it. You're my froggy now.
Oh God.
Hawkliana, do you remember when you were a hawk?
Yes.
Do you remember the horse you had as hawk?
Yeah, that one right there. It's disgusting.
Imagine a time when you liked it. Like, imagine there was a time when you used to be an orc.
That is fucking disgusting.
Oh, wow.
I cannot imagine
He's really
how
changed his tune.
I must have. I remember loving that thing, but to have let it lick my face.
Yeah, like an excessive amount, frankly, sometimes.
I shared my ale with it.
If we're being honest.
It's okay, spooky blue hawk. I'll keep the frog now.
Do it. Horselina has a new master?
Still thinking the gem is a good call.
Porcelina is very sad and confusedly tries to come over to see Hawkliana.
Yeah, just constantly trying to nudge
keeps
towards.
moving to further away on the carpet.
Yeah, let's put the gem.
Yeah.
Eventually, Hawkliana just throws a carrot to try and lure the Horselina away. Or,
Wait,
away.
what?
Pela. Put the frog.
Put the
in
frog
the gem.
in the gem.
You hear the demon shouting. Pela looks back over the carpet and she's like, Stop yelling at me, you huge demon. You're very loud.
I really can't handle this racism. It's killing me.
Her mind is not her own. Please forgive her insane outbursts.
Oh, right. It was her upbringing. I get it.
No, it was not her upbringing. It was clearly a magical curse affecting her brain.
Fela says, Lightning Dwarf, should I put the frog in the gem?
Yes, please.
So you
Okay,
just get
Fela
lightning
instantly takes the horse into the gem with her, and the gem now falls out of the air.
Oh yeah. So it goes.
It doesn't go into my possession.
No, it goes
right?
on. It goes on the grass though, because I said you guys were on the shore. Of the,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I cast Mage Hand and let it back out.
Right? You see the gem, the ruby.
This thing does everything I pointed this out.
It is very nice.
All right, Pale's gonna take the horse to like the sleeping area.
Yeah, yeah. You totally
Try to get it some food.
It's a
DC
ship.
10 skill check.
GC.
I've got disadvantage on everything.
Disadvantage.
You can try it anytime.
Alright.
Dexterity.
Wait,
straight up
but
dexterity.
Dexterity
You
check?
also see the no portable hole sign.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Okay, good.
And the no bag of holding
No bag of
sign.
I don't have either of those. Disadvantage, so I got a 5 on Dex. That means I got a 10.
Yeah. It takes a bit of fumbling. You're like, I'm usually quite good with my hands, and then
No. What happens is Pela sees the velvet rope, and her eyes go wide, and she's like, fuzzy. Reaches out and touches it. Fuzzy.
you hear the rope talk back to you. Why, thank you, Pela. You're fuzzy too.
She like unhooks it, swings it gently aside. Come on, frog. This is where we sleep.
Ribbit. Nay. Ribbit. Nay.
Oh, do you go in? Because then Horseland is in your room.
Yeah.
Horseland is in your room.
Taking her in. I'm taking the frog in with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got Horseland in your room now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the room accustomed,
Which is like a
Hobbit size. Like the horse is like really stuck in there.
it customizes to the people who go in together.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be like
Okay.
part stable, part halfling hole.
Oh, that's nice.
Pela looks at like the hay and stuff and is like,
The hay is just like little grasshoppers just jumping.
Oh,
up and
okay.
down.
dig in! And she sits down in front of the frog and like starts eating the grasshoppers with her.
Horselina cries
To
softly
be
into the
polite.
hay.
Can Horselina understand me with tongue in the sun and moon?
She doesn't technically have a language on her stat card, so
okay.
I'd say no. But you
So
actually
you
see
need like a talk to animals spell.
yeah. In reality, Horselina's just like munching away at the hay. In Pela's hallucinate, it's just the tongue comes out, grabs a bunch of grasshoppers, and hauls it.
Pela's eating them too to be polite. So she's like stuffing handfuls of hay. You don't
even need to eat.
I know, but she's being polite.
There's a lot of fiber in those grasshoppers.
She's trying to talk to the frog and like ask it questions about the universe.
It looks very sullen and doesn't really want to have a
Crying
conversation.
softly.
She's been in there a long
Why
time.
won't you reveal your secrets to me, frog?
In my a great restoration spell that would reveal itself not to be a thing that would work, or could I try that?
You can definitely try it.
I can try it. For my medicine check, which was 26.
Yeah.
Do I know that as a cure for these madness conditions?
For you, it's a gamble. It potentially could.
Okay.
Oh, but it seems like this is like an alternate reality enchantment, so you don't know if it's a power thing or if it's a specific thing or if it's a time thing. It's definitely one of those. It's pretty much just pick an option and try.
Yikes. All right. Fondle. Oh, I can't go into that room anymore because it's a separate room if I enter it by myself.
Yeah, you'd have to call her out.
To call her out. Okay. I don't know what to do with this madness of Pela's, but
I mean, she killed two things. It's not really that bad yet. It's sort of annoying.
Still functional.
she keeps on calling you terrible names, Dolus. I know. That was upsetting you.
Well, it's sort of what I go through every day.
She's touching that thing.
She was licking it, in fact.
Yeah, she was looking
Oh,
Feels like I try it on Hawk here first. Like this,
On who?
Liana. I'm really distracted right now. I'm sorry,
How
Hawk.
many does he got now?
It's
40 gold.
In Vondel's defense, Pela sees Hakliana as Hawk right now.
Yeah.
She kept saying hawk because that's what she saw.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, she's actually saying hawk.
Let's
blue
give
ghost hawk.
this a test run on Hakaliana. Tarek, you're awful quiet.
Oh. Do you have any thoughts on how to cure this magical madness?
Do you have a story of madness?
Is this just like a time that something else happened that was just like this time?
Give me a history check, Tarek.
All right. That's a 16 plus a 12, 28.
Yeah, you've definitely heard nightmare stories about the mirrored pools of madness.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially, either the lost or the very dumb encounter them, and that they're kind
Or
of
both.
they're essentially kind of like a passive defense system to keep people out of warded off areas where essentially it's a big stay out of this area. And the way they work is that they're enchanted to, once you look at your reflection, you feel a compulsion to jump in.
Right.
And that's where these catfish people just feed on the wary and the stupid. But their combination was, their origins are magically created, so that anytime someone looks upon them, they suffer from instantaneous madness.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Which better helps pacify them to be drowned and eaten later.
Right. Well, there you go, guys.
Have there been any people who survived these attacks, though?
Well, someone must have, otherwise it wouldn't be stories.
Yeah. How did
But it also means we're heading in the right direction because,
Yeah, we knew that already, though. I'm really worried about our
Sometimes all
insane
it takes-
colleagues.
all it takes is a few days.
I'm not
We'll just
insane.
have to-
I was insane before when I used to sleep with that thing.
We'll just have to watch Pela for a while. It tends to wear off in a few days.
Is that
Maybe roll a d4 or something? See how many days?
Days or hours or?
I don't know if that's true there.
Give me a medicine check to
Oh, medicine, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
see what you think of the...
The poems you knew
It's
weren't
gonna
really
wear off
like
in 2
they were
days.
short on details of
seems-
like the medical charts.
10?
Yeah, you're not sure on how you cure the madness. Mostly, there are more stories about people living through the madness than actually getting the madness cured.
I'm a storyteller. I'm a bard, not a doctor. I don't know what kind of ingredients.
Damn it, Jim.
I think
It's rare for you to admit that you're not something. I guess that's
I think we have no choice but to push on you. Unless you really want to try this.
I don't care what we do as long as that thing is in the gem. But I think we should honestly push on and get this soul stone as fast as possible.
I suppose so.
I gotta say, I'm in the gym.
Yeah, you're in the gem.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'm going to need someone to give me a survival check.
Oh, that's me.
It will be made at disadvantage, though, because you are in the Feywild, and you've never been before.
Oh, +7. Is that good for me?
That's pretty good. Can I assist?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
any magical
It's an
knowledge?
ability
So
check.
that I guess would give you
It's
an
an
advantage. So you're no longer at disadvantage.
Yeah. You
So
can
you're
give me
Straight
medicine
up
roll.
roll. Straight up roll.
Wow.
Ooh.
Go with some guidance.
Go with the guidance of Palor.
That's a PD4.
This is before.
2.
And go with this
14?
point of inspiration, maybe.
No, he can't use it because
he can't.
he.
Oh, I already
So you need
advantage.
the bardic
So,
inspiration.
so,
So,
don't, so keep
6
your
plus 7 is
Yeah,
14.
Yeah, give him a
Yeah, bardic inspiration.
Oh, bardic inspiration.
We're like all around a map and our just arguing.
group effort.
D8?
No, that's the wrong one.
Oh, no, D12. Sorry, D12. You remind me of the great trackers, Huckleyan.
Oh, 11. There we go. That did it.
Nice.
So that was a
Good roll.
7 plus... No, this is 6 plus 7 is 13.
One of his stories paid off.
Plus 11, 24. Plus 2 is 25.
Well, okay, yeah, the bardic inspiration was the lion's share of that roll.
So,
Credit to Tarek.
having learned in the past, you begin to navigate the flying carpet just over the top of the grass. Again, you see, you hear kind of like
Oh,
that
this is
cicada
so much more
sound.
comfortable than that thing was.
Again, that familiar cicada sound actually just turns out to be pixies and fairies just popping their heads above the canopy of the grass and ducking back down again. Off in the distance, you can
Are they
actually
like
see.
harmless, the pixies and fairies? Oh, okay.
Flying above them.
I was going to take the one's head off.
Please don't.
Maybe the water's bad here. No.
Arms in the carpet, everybody. We don't talk. We don't look at anything. New rule of the Feywilds.
You actually see off in the distance a couple of more mirrored pools. They seem to be about 500 to 600 feet away. So it's like almost like they're regular
good airport
intervals.
pools.
Should we
along where
fly
you're
higher?
going. And as you go,
Yeah, we
you
should really want to just fly way super high.
absolutely can if you want to.
No. We shouldn't be too far off the ground. Many of us can die falling down.
Okay, but let's say 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah, sure.
Telekinesis on our way out.
Out of reach of anything that could be seen.
Yeah, you guys go flying along. Off in the distance, you can kind of see this horizon of like this giant dome shape. It just sticks. It kind of actually just magically pops up on you out of nowhere. And it looks like it's probably about a day or two away from, almost like a mountain range, but it's a perfectly circumference dome of gigantic trees. It looks like all the boughs have been bent towards the canopy at the top, or the roof at the top.
Interesting.
You actually manage, as you look down, you can actually see little trails that Hakliana, from your experience, that you know as hunting trails for prey, that they use them as
hunting trails.
as stalking, and that there's actually ambush sites where they wait for prey or the unwary to walk into, and that you can actually see like bones and blood sites, but you can't see where the stalking is. You can definitely see that these are well used trails, and that by flying above it all, you have managed to avoid a great part of it.
Several hours of work you've managed to avoid. So
Hey, you can go down and investigate if you wish.
No, we're good. We're good.
Actually, everyone give me a perception check who's on the carpet.
That's not exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, good thing. Good thing.
14.
That is a good thing for me. Don't jinx it. Oh, I jinxed it.
19.
Oh wait, no, actually,
13.
It's more than that.
I rolled a 1.
21. Ronald, you're the highest.
19 plus 7, 26.
26.
Jesus, nope. I gotta get that.
21 and 26, as you are both at the top, the forefront of the carpet, kind of like pointing out different places of hazards to avoid as you fly through, you actually notice that standing on it seems very weird to you see one kind of tree branch just standing up in the middle of this grass field, and standing on one tippy toe with arms crossed and like in a figure 4, kind of folded behind her back leg, is this one high elf whose skin is browned by the sun, long ears, a couple of notches and golden earrings just hanging off in it. She's wearing white linen clothes, big, long, tangled mess of brown hair going down her back. Just has her arms crossed, is making eye contact with Vondel and Hakliana just standing there.
Oh, thank God, an elf.
Yes, thank God, an elf. I don't know about that elf.
I can't see it. What are you guys looking at?
What?
There's an elf over there.
Guys, have you seen this background? It's crazy. It's Feywild.
Yeah, it's really beautiful, Tarek. But over there in the distance,
I don't see anything.
As you go to point back after your small conference on the carpet, as you go to look around again, she's gone.
oh,
What are you talking about? There's nothing out there.
That's
Are
that elf
you
and
okay?
stealth.
Do we need to check you out too? I do a medicine check on him.
Okay.
A 10.
He seems surly.
He seems surly. Are you okay?
I'm always surly.
Why are you petting his beard?
Hakliana, you saw that though.
Of course. And I'm going to take 5 gold off because you deserve it.
That's very nice of you. I don't deserve it.
Of course I did. I know an elf. I can see an elf miles away. It's part of our elven gift. We have like elf telepathy, sort of. You would understand.
Insight?
Yeah, I'll some insight there.
I'm pretty sure Elvin
It's not real telepathy. It's just, I can tell what elves
Although,
think.
actually,
we just
it's
have an
20
elf
he has a
kinship.
helm of telepathy. He probably thinks that.
Yeah.
Fair.
Hakliana is shoving
I guess always wears that helm, right? Where else would you keep it?
Yeah, I'm just always wearing this helmet, I guess. I gotta add that to my sketches.
Yeah, you definitely know that Hakliana is kind of shoveling the other shit there for elven telepathy.
All right, I'm gonna see if I know.
It's not like real telepathy. It's like,
You
twins.
just have, an unspoken bond with
Yeah.
all other elves in the world.
Like a
We all look down on you. so-
Exactly. The knowledge that you are finally in the presence of an equal.
Would that be like a?
That's
if,
right.
if I wanted to use a skill to try to determine what that would be.
Nature.
Nature. Yeah.
Nature or history?
And go with nature.
What elven telepathy would be?
Oh no!
Critical one.
1 plus a 2 plus another 1 is 4.
Yeah, this you've heard
Sounds
of.
plausible.
You've heard of high elves living off in the because the Feywild is very it's elf oriented. It's like
Another
elves-
fucking mystery of this place.
Yeah, from the racist point of view of dwarves, all elves come from the Feywild. That's why they're all a bit crazy and insane of this magical.
This is like everything you hate about elves, like bundled up in a world.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. Let's press on, guys.
Yes, I suppose we should keep moving forward. Keep an eye out for your telepathic elf friends, please. There, Hawk.
Of course. I'm sure they'll come to say hi. Elves are awfully friendly to other elves.
You haven't been an elf for very long, have you?
Wait. You saw it, right, Model?
Yeah.
Do you have locate person?
Let me take a little think about my memory. I don't think I do.
Ah.
I have locate creature. Interesting.
I would say technically.
I don't know the name of the creature, though.
Because it's technically a humanoid, so I'd classify it as a person.
Yeah.
What a creature is.
That's a good news, though, for when we start hunting this dryad, though.
All right.
Actually, that would work perfectly.
Yeah.
I think we need familiarity for locate, though.
And the creature's known to me, at least.
You know her name.
Yeah, I know her name, and still lose a little bit of
codes.
maybe I didn't write it down. But,
actually, well, because I've got my little cheat sheet of GM stuff. Check mark off the stuff you know. Her name is Solstice, and she is the overseer of the Morning Vale Meadow.
yeah, I had Morning Vale Meadow written down.
Well, let's
Solstice.
guess we'll just press on then.
All right, I'm gonna need.
How long has it been that we've been traveling?
I'd say about 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. Pela has, I guess, long since spat out the hay that she obviously can't consume.
Grasshoppers.
She thinks it's grasshopper.
Yeah.
Grasshoppers. She tries to hide it from the frog so she doesn't hurt the frog's feelings. And then she's gonna talk to it about philosophy for probably a couple hours, and then I guess pass out.
Done.
Person just cries.
But not in a bed, just you're talking, and then all of a sudden just flat on you.
Yeah, just on the ground.
Black
Person
and
just
insane.
scuffs a little picture of Hakliana in her hoof.
Cries on it. It's the smartest fucking horse ever.
It's got a lot of love, a lot of attention. I'll need a survival check from Hakliana with disadvantage again, please.
So, again, Vondel throwing in both aid onto where it's going,
And
also
guidance.
some guidance.
Okay. Oh, and the guys.
Backseat flying.
Yeah.
No, up.
Oh,
wow.
sweet.
22 plus 7, 29.
Woo! Yeah.
That's a crit. That's a crit. Just so that
Actually,
matters.
perfect. I'll actually use it for this. So again, you see again.
It's because
this
of the elf. It's the elf zone, so I'm now dialed in. Once I've seen the elf, I'm feeling the elf.
I'll actually say that crit makes you no longer at disadvantage to survival checks in the Feywild.
Ooh, I like it.
Suddenly it clicks. You're like, I get how geography
It's my
works here.
health left
Upside down. That's all it is.
So as you go flying along,
God damn you and your goddamn dad jokes, man.
you actually see what appears to be kind of like this crystal, almost like raindrops hanging in the air, and then you stop immediately as you just take out a small tinder stick of tinder from your survival pack, and you touch it, and you actually notice that it's almost like this spiderweb thing, like substance that you just barely caught the glint of light on it, but as you put almost no pressure on it at all, the tinder stick just sliced in twain. And as you look down, you can actually see the remains of flying creatures, flying different things, just in body parts.
Blade and nail that roll.
Damn.
That would have been a very high slashing roll.
Oh, man.
Oh man, I think I saw that Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, trumpet stop. Elf telepathy.
As you actually,
I'm very impressed, actually.
as you actually stop, you look behind you. You can actually see almost kind of like doing these giant high jumps over the grass. The same brown-skinned elf, just leaping up, kind of like Spider-Man styles. But you see that this giant wood staff she has, kind of like pole vaulting her way over across the tops of the. You just see her
Behind
pop up.
us?
Yeah, behind. You see about 3 or 4 times because she comes up and rests on top of her stick again, looks at you, and then just slides down, realizing that they've seen me now.
Oh, weird.
I am. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, actually, give me a perception check for Tarek and Dolus as well.
Perception.
18. That's almost as perceptive as I can be.
Oh, man. 19 plus 12 is
Yes.
31.
You both see it. You both the elf that.
Oh, my God. I saw it.
See?
Is that the elf you're talking about?
Yeah, of course. What other crazy magic?
We're in an elf land.
Sorry.
This is weird.
You are in crazy magical elf world.
It's true.
This is so weird.
I don't find this crazy at all.
You actually
It's
notice
such a
that,
great addition to the play.
You actually notice as you've been traveling east that the sky's becoming more yellow than blue as it looks like you're getting closer to dawn, and that this contrast between greens and yellows begins to slowly merge together as you get closer and closer to that giant tree dome.
How far away is the dome, would you say
You
now?
guess hundreds of miles, like it's far away.
How far away do we see the person?
Maybe about 120 feet.
Behind you?
Yeah.
Message cantrip. You're free to come out. We're not hostile.
They'll respond.
Unless you're hostile.
We've been playing it that way, but I'm not sure.
Is it,
yeah,
is it a two-way walkie-talkie or a one-way?
I think it's supposed to be one way, but we've been playing it too.
Yeah, we'll play it too.
Yeah.
You hear a response, land and we shall talk.
Can we meet you halfway?
We're only 10 feet up.
You hear that is agreeable.
All right, let's drop down to 5 feet.
And again, you're almost like a tree coming up. You see this branch kind of like from the ground lift almost like a straight 90 degrees. And she's at the top of it, again, in that cross-arm pose with her legs kind of wrapped around like that figure 4 style.
That's pretty cool.
Standing at the top. It actually kind of reminds me of how Pela uses her balance type of stuff.
That looks pretty cool. I mean, this is in character, I see that.
Yeah.
13-year-old kid.
Yeah,
That's pretty
you
badass.
see this, for a high elf, she looks quite aged and quite in the sun. As you get closer up to, you can see several scars on her body. Again, she's just wearing plain linen pants, plain linen shirt, and kind of like this grassy hat, like a sun hat. That just
Tan, eh?
yeah, very brown. Actually, you think that her skin was naturally brown, but just even more, the melan's been more reinforced by the sun. It looks like she spent every day of her life in the sun here.
Well, this is above my pay grade. I stopped talking.
Hello, elf friend.
FYI, message actually does let them whisper back a reply to you.
Oh, nice.
Nice,
Yeah.
sweet.
I thought it was only.
She says, "What are you doing in my lands?"
I kind of step forward a little bit and go, I am Tarek, and these are my head smashers.
Oh.
Maybe our reputation has reached the Feywild, and you've heard of us.
I have not heard of you.
Pardon the intrusion of this lesser being. Surely us elves have time to discuss lots of things.
You've entered my lands quite foolishly. I saw you just barely get out of the mirrored pools of
Barely.
madness.
Oh, well, that was, we'd like to test the defenses as we come in just to check that they're still good.
You see her cock and eyebrows. Like, so you're testing my defenses, then, are you?
No. Listen, no testing is happening here. We are merely on a quest to murder the dryad that lives in that dome.
Look, as
You see.
Douglas just looks at you and Gabe, just like...
he's supposed to be the smart one.
Very matter of fact.
You see her cock the eyebrow. So you're here to kill my mistress, then.
oh my goodness, don't listen to this dwarf. He's been too long under the ground, has no idea what he's talking about.
Where's Pela when you need her?
I'm just glad to be around civilized folk again. How did you get that branch? It's a lovely branch.
I do not reveal my secrets to interlopers into these lands and people who threaten my defenses and my mistress.
Wasn't threatening. We were just checking them to make sure they're good, just so I could give you a friendly heads up as we're coming in. By the way, don't worry about this, but your catfish need a little work.
She said another 5 feet and would have been heads off.
Heads off. Well, I say this isn't elven hospitality.
She just gives a stern look to all of you. Says, "I am the groundskeeper for these lands. Please officially state your declaration of your presence here, or I'll be forced to act and remove you."
I declare our presence here. We are here.
So you intend to kill my mistress, then?
We are Tarek the Head
didn't declare
Smashers.
that.
We've got a mission. If
we
you want to
don't
negotiate with
actually have
us,
to kill. We don't actually have to kill her at all. We are
All we
looking
want-
for an ancient artifact of
Yeah.
great evil.
that's all. And if you want to negotiate and work with us, we are open to that.
The dryad murdery thing was
And,
entirely an
That was a
option.
little out of character for us. Just gonna be like, hey, we're here to kill someone.
I would
little
can I roll some sort of
Yeah, actually,
persuasion.
Yeah. You can, persuasion or diplomacy.
Diplomacy?
I don't think there is a diplomacy.
Oh, there's no
My
persuasion.
3.5 coming out again.
Yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion,
All right.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to roll a bardic inspiration on that.
So you punctuate your statement with an awesome guitar chord.
I kind of like, now, listen, I think we can be cool and hang out together. And as I thought, like, that would ring truer. And she's about to speak again, but then I keep speaking and trying to add some, like, diplomatic flourishes to it. And where's my D12?
Synergy. Energize. Teamwork.
One's throwing a 10.
Oh, there it is.
now.
Yeah.
Perhaps we can come to
8. All right, so 7 and an 8.
It's 15.
So 15 plus another percent plus another 8 would be 23.
Yeah. She says, you see her roll her eyes and go, "More adventurers on this plane. May the gods help us all just to save us from
make Faye great again.
I put up a finger and say, I put up a finger and say, no, not more great adventurers, the adventurers. Tarek and Headsback.
You actually kind of downgraded that a little bit.
So
The,
what evil artifact do you seek in my lands?
Well, we are seeking the which soulstone was it again?
It's
Which soulstone was it again?
the yellow soulstone of Constitution.
It's the Yellowstone. It is a great evil. Used to belong to a lich, which we all hate.
Yes. Let you suck, am I right?
Right, lady?
Like, and we're talking like the lich.
It's a very evil lich, I have to admit.
And we are trying to eradicate his presence because it is nothing but evil.
Oh.
You see
I'm
her,
very proud of you, Dolus.
I don't know where this is coming from.
I
I think he's mad too.
I give a big brotherly nudge over to Dolus.
I almost fall off.
if she had a third eyebrow to cock, she'd be cocking it right now. She says, "So you're after the soul stone, are you?
Yes, we are.
What are your intentions with it?"
We need to make sure that the stones. There are 6 of them. I'm gonna tip my hand here. Thank you for listening with 13-year-old.
Scrappy little tiefling.
Yeah. We need to essentially remove them from play because of their immense power and evil. And this is a land of mostly good, is it not? Are you not good?
I do what is need to be done.
And so are we.
What's your opinion of the Soul Stone? Do you think it's good or bad?
The soul stone is evil.
Right. That's our opinion too. Our goal is to put it where it can't be used for evil. See, as elf, I need to be reasonable. Let's just get on this.
We plan to stash it away where no one can find it, using our resources that we have.
You see her actually lean back and begin to sway, kind of like rolling her options in her head.
Whoa, careful! You're on a stick there.
Come on.
Sway too
Just like that scene from Crouching
And,
Tiger where they're on
I-
the branches.
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of start slowly talking into this like a story, trying to maybe do a little performance or something. And be like, I remember these stories of people from different planes. They didn't have anything in common, but they found a way to work together and to trust each other and to share information.
Give me a performance check.
Performance, all right. 15 plus another 17. 32.
Yeah. So you see her.
Tarek performs a brilliant, spontaneous rap about cross-dimensional.
Break it down.
You see her begin to nod her head as she's rolling.
Go
off.
ninja, go ninja, go.
It's actually keeping beat. She says, "You should have let off with trying to get rid of the soul stone and not the destruction of my mistress."
Sometimes our dwarf friend is impulsive. Sometimes the rest of us are also impulsive.
I mean, as elves, we both understand how hard it is sometimes to work with lesser life forms,
Yeah, like hit you in the thigh.
Yes, I deal with them quite often, and then just glares.
So how about if you're willing to guide us, we will follow. We're not looking for any trouble. We're just looking to get rid of the soul stone and keep it out of the hands of anyone who would use it for evil.
She says, "Very well. I'll inform my mistress that you are coming, and I will guide you there personally. It'll take a couple of days, but with my knowledge and my speed of travel, we will get there quickly."
I have to say, this lattice work of infinitesimal knives is really impressive work.
You can test it out for yourself if you walk another 5 feet.
Wait,
Okay,
we
who
conjure
wants
some
to go?
food? I want to throw a watermelon through it.
You can't.
No, I can't really do that right now.
You wish you would.
Yeah, you're welcome to throw anything you want into it.
Well, I don't really have anything to choose
And throw
from.
some of Hakliana's carrots
Almost
towards
all of my possessions were inside of my portable hole.
it. So we're going to decide. I've got a potato. Let's have some
I got
fries.
rations.
You throw the
use
carrot
french
through,
fries.
and it's just as if a chef who's been a lifetime knife master has sliced them into julienne slices, like they're all very thin.
Paper thin.
And they just kind of flutter down to the ground. Again, as you look
Are
down,
they wafer thin?
close to wafer thin. But as you look down, the carrot slices just fall down, and you actually see like little piles of rats on the road and scurrying out, just like picking up the fresh vegetables. And
It's
scurrying
even more
back into
disgusting than the
grass.
horse.
She says, "Are these terms acceptable?"
I think so.
Wait, Tor, what are the terms exactly?
They're gonna guide us.
She's going to guide us in.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
talk to the
We'll
dryad.
have a
Yeah.
we'll have a parlay. It's gonna be
Yeah.
I'll arrange a
Parlay.
meeting with my
It's gonna be
mistress.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Man, we're negotiating. We're evolving.
Can I,
Will
can I-
you
can I do
guarantee
one,
us that
can
there
I
will be
do
no
one insight
harm?
on her to see if she's being truthful?
Absolutely.
That's as high as I roll.
Oh,
That's not very good. My insight. Oh, I have 6 on that, so 21.
nice.
I'll also this because he's very good at it. It's 26.
Yeah.
Nice.
You get the feeling she doesn't trust you,
Fair.
but the
You did say we were going to kill her master.
We're here to murder a dryad. I think we're exactly
I was
right.
kind of hoping that she would be on our side for that.
But the fact that you brought up the Soulstorm right away and that you're there to kind of get rid of the evil, she's down with that part. So she may be seeing you as means to an end type of thing.
What if your dryad mistress?
It's
just her
trust this
evil.
creature. Let's
Either die a hero, live
Would you
long
like
enough to see yourself
ride
become
on the
a villain.
carpet? We could pop into the gym and cook you a snack.
You see her reach down, and you see like this grass, kind of like almost in a helix style, begin to swirl up around her hand. As you see it just kind of forms around, and you see it grow this bright blue, and it turns into like this dove, and she sends it forward, and almost faster than you can comprehend the speed of which it goes. It just blinks and just like out of existence, and just like flies off. She says, "I've sent a message to my mistress. Now, if you just give me a moment, I'll make sure that we are all able to travel as fast as I can." You see her clasp her hands together, and immediately you see just these strings of grass just come swirling up around you. It's kind of like this nice, refreshing, cool, and that freshly mowed grass smell of blades of grass and fresh soil being upturned. And it smells nice. It smells rejuvenating. And if you've lost any hit points, you'd heal 22 hit points.
Nice.
Ooh. I guess I only lost 3.
I say you're really good.
She says,
Of course she's good. She's an elf.
I'm the groundskeeper. I make sure that these grounds are kept and maintained.
And
I'm
a
protected.
lovely
I
job
lean over
you've
to
done.
Dolus and say, "See, Dolus, see what happens when you don't always use your fists and use positive words."
I can't use my fists.
You see her hop onto the back of the flying carpet, and you see her
Trying to
staff.
teach you stuff,
She grabs her staff and extends it out, and very much in a gondola style, she just puts one light little push,
better liar
and the world blurs around you.
Nice.
You feel the wind just begin to whip right by you. It's actually kind of like it stings a little bit as you're hitting bugs and insects, or what are pixies and fairies. And she says, "Keep your mouths closed. Some fairies are quite noxious." As you see, almost in like 90-degree changes in reality. If you zip forward, stop, zip to the left, zip forward. And she's taken a very specific path of where you're going. As you look down below the grass, you can see many traps, many wildlife encounters are just being systematically avoided by.
Wow, this is awesome.
You are the navigator.
You travel on for about 6 or 7 hours. She says, "I'm going to require a break right now. I can set up camping for us, or you can fend for yourself. The choice
We could
is
set up
yours."
a little hut if you like.
Well, why don't we go inside of the gym, except for maybe a couple of us.
So can I say that I've had a long rest at this
Yeah,
point?
you absolutely can.
Okay.
I'll stay out here and trance with my friend.
Pela leaves
trance
the. I guess she wakes up.
Listen
Yeah,
to
you
You
trance
still
music.
see the frog.
Yep, the frog is still there, yes.
Okay, she goes over and pets it.
The frog is asleep, actually.
Oh, okay.
The frog is cursed.
She rubs it and gives it a little lick, and then walks out and carefully resets the velvet rope.
Give me a dexterity check.
Still with disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage spell.
Oh god.
Dexterity 8 plus 5 is 13.
You're good. Click.
That's the best thing I ever
I
did.
still fail.
That's true.
And then she tiptoes back to the entrance point and like pops out of the gym.
Yeah.
You know what we need, guys, is we need some sort of the ability to warn somebody inside the gym about something outside the gym. We need to work on that.
What? Do I still see them all the same?
Everyone's still messed up, but you do see a high elf who's about, at 6'5", long brown hair, very dark brown skin, very long ears for an elf with notches, and essentially it's the normal vision that
I guess we could
everyone else saw.
I don't see her as like something crazy or
No.
fantastical.
No,
Pela blinks at her and says, "Hello, who are you, and do you know where my friends are?"
Yes, Pela, this is our new elf friend. Please, elf friend, introduce yourself to us and the group.
I'm the groundskeeper. You're on my lands right now. I'm taking you to my mistress to have a meeting with her about the removal of the Solstice of Constitution.
We forged a deal with them, Pela. Rather than use our fists, we're gonna cooperate with them, and they're gonna help us.
Looking at me, it's kind of making
Yeah,
me
like his face, like the scales are coming off
What
and
are you
bubbling.
talking
nauseous.
about?
I can't really handle your
Pela, you've
lavage.
been struck by madness. Nothing you're seeing is real.
That doesn't make me want to not throw up anymore.
Is there anything we can do about this touched?
Is there anything we can do about this?
Can someone shut that thing up?
Groundskeeper, as you know, we did travel through the mirror pools.
I like Lightning Dwarf. He tells it like it is.
I have to say we were very impressed by the catfish men and by the mirror pools.
Catfishman.
Catfishman.
Our friend has it.
You're still blue and see-through. It's very strange.
Yes. All right then.
Our dear
Actually, I should be charging her the 5 gold
Are you a
pieces
ghost?
because I don't know.
Yeah,
It's 5 gold pieces. I'm so tired of you.
But you're an orc. You're you.
Oh,
You're
very. Okay, that's a platinum.
like a ghost.
That's a 2 platinum.
I've lost my friends. She looks back at the elf.
She says, "Little one is suffering from the madness."
Yes, actually, so is the orc as well.
What are you talking about? Just find it. What orc?
Yeah,
5 gold pieces.
Oh, sorry.
That's 10. That's
sorry.
10.
I didn't mean that. I meant
Vaughn takes all his cues from Paley.
I know.
Keeps tripping him up.
Sorry. I played with a fictional construct of this person for hundreds of hours. I'm still having difficulty.
Oh, yeah. It's like me and Snapjaw.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the first time we've actually called
Yeah,
him
yeah.
out.
Yeah, how do you feel now, Vaughn?
You see her say, "Magics can cure it, but they have to be. It has to be potent. The pools were meant to delay and distract as predators came in."
We're gonna rest shortly. Now's the time to try something weird.
Palo wanders over to the elf and starts like kind of pulling at her hair and like.
You,
Yeah.
you mean she slaps your hand away. White, there's martial skill there,
Whoa.
and immediately you see all the blades of grass just kind of like arc up, almost like snakes around her, like kind of like going back and forth.
Like for that movie with the grass is really sharp and it like bends towards the person.
Aeon Flux.
Yeah.
But like there are individual blades, and they're kind of forming creatures around. her.
Palo spins like out of instinct just into a stance, but it's like an unsteady, wobbly one.
Yeah.
And she kind of like looks at the grass and is like, "That's amazing."
Everyone, give me a perception check.
Including me?
Yes, made a disadvantage.
No.
Okay.
Disadvantage?
Oh,
No, my disadvantage?
No.
Just
18.
12.
Ooh, critical fail.
5.
1, but it's a
So it's 10,
8.
10 total. So
It's an
10
8.
total.
8 total.
18.
18. Dolus.
No.
All right.
Unless the DC's ridiculously low.
You're the only one who notices is that the grass clearing that has actually been, looks like it's been pushed away. You can see the tops of blades of grass slowly arcing in, and the edges of the blades of grass are becoming serrated, and they're actually getting closer and closer to your allies in the camp.
Whoa. Hey, groundskeeper, I think you better watch out and push that grass back. It's getting close to my root teammates.
She snaps at you and says, "Tell your friend to never lay a hand on me again."
Yeah,
easily
sorry,
done.
it's the madness. It's easily done. Pela, I point at Pela as like, Pela, you can't do that. Personal
That's a
space.
It like flinches away from the horrific visage of
Personal
melting
space,
Tarek.
Pela.
Yeah,
Personal space.
like part of his ear falls off.
Groundskeeper,
I'm sorry. Your hair is so pretty.
Maybe you should hold hands with Wando.
It's
during this
not
trip.
appropriate to
It's made
touch
of lightning,
people's
that would
hair
burn me.
because the race
No,
is
it
different.
will give you a warm tingle and assure you that life is all flowing through you.
You see that one of his fangs just kind of like dissolves and falls out.
Taylor looks at Tarek and says, "Everything you say is literally poison."
Do you know if a epic level greater restoration spell would be able to clear my friend's mind here?
She says potent healing magics can have an effect, but they're not my specialty. So,
Would you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
but as she said, I wish not to know how to undo the defenses of my traps.
Would you be insulted if I casted something to protect us while we rest?
She says, "You are under my protection right now. Nothing will harm you here. Everything will avoid you."
What's the insight on that one?
22.
16.
Yeah, you
24, sorry.
16 and 24. You definitely know she is dead serious about this. Is a kind of like you actually, Vaughn, you kind of get the feeling this is like a sanctified area now. That she really does control the environment. Okay.
I just pipe up and say, "Come on, guys! When's the next time we're gonna get a chance to sleep in the Fae?" And I just start rolling out my.
I'm gonna pop.
my blanket,
Hold on.
my sleeping bag.
No, sorry. Never mind. Go on.
I pop into the gym.
Oh,
What? We're camping, but I just woke up.
Hold on. I need to do another medicine check with the express purpose of knowing if the effect that is happening to Pela would be like an enchantment of some kind.
Yeah, go for
it. Okay. That's 15.
Definite enchantment. Definite
16.
enchantment.
Okay. Good to know. All right. So I'm going to try to dispel good and evil from Pela. I'm going to start at level 5.
Pela, reality sets back in, and the visages of all your friends around you return to normal.
Yeah.
Whoa! You're not made of lightning anymore, Vondel.
The groundskeeper is still exactly the same.
You look exactly the same, little lady.
Huh.
Interesting. Hakliana, please come closer.
Oh, I'll give you that one.
It is Hakliana.
Yes.
You were like old you, but like see-through. Like a ghost. Or like a glass figurine that could move? I don't know.
You're embarrassing me in front of the elf, Pela.
Pale looks around at everybody else like, is that true?
It's hard to say, really. I cast Dispel Good and Evil on you, and you, I assume, are also...
Dolus, you looked like a giant...
I'm in the gem.
Oh, you're in the gem. Where's Dolus? Did we lose him?
I disappear into the gem.
You mean Horseliana?
Horseliana!
That's 5 gold for me.
No, it's Horselina Hakaliana.
Yeah.
$5.
Horselina!
Distinction.
I go disappear.
She's in my room, so you can't get to her.
Yeah.
I'm shouting at the thing. Hold on, I do DC.
Give me an animal handling check, actually.
First, I place my portable hole on the
Bag of holding?
shelf. Bag of holding on the shelf.
I
Then
can't
I
believe
do
this is a
my
thing.
DC 10 skill check. I pass.
You,
And now
you wanna hook it?
animal handling.
Give me an animal handling check. Also, you can say advantage because you've been through so much with Horselina.
+7. 19.
Yeah, you see from this pocket dimension, just Horselina's head coming out and just goes into immediate nuzzle, and she's kind of like hopping in
I feed her
excited.
like 1,000 carrots.
Yeah.
Come outside, and then we go back in together.
Yeah.
Into our combination high elf / horse room.
Back in the Feywild.
We've had a very big day, as you can tell.
It was like, I literally just woke up. I had been sleeping for hours. I'm ready to go punch something.
Oh, well, I guess we're taking a break, though. Palo, why don't you...
You literally slept all day.
Why don't you stand watch? Stand watch, or maybe converse with the groundskeeper. Get to know this place a little
I
better.
guess. Yeah, okay.
She says, I'm taking my rest now. Please do not disturb me. And immediately you see the grass on the ground begin to form up a tiny little kind of like grass cut to give her some shade. Because it does not get dark in this part of the Feywild. Actually, it's
Taylor
kind
just goes like, points at her. What am I supposed to do now?
she just comes down into like a lotus stance and just trances. You see the eyes roll over, and she is.
Well, you might as well catch an extra nap, Pela.
Wish I had another book to read. Shouldn't have plowed through that one so quickly.
Yeah, I'll definitely go for a long rest and a wash and break.
We can actually take a quick break right now, and I'll get you guys to the.
It's actually
Next
10
thing?
o'clock.
Yeah, actually, if you're willing to, I can speed us there, plot, and end the.
Okay. Alright. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go ahead.
Okay, so you guys, is there anything you guys want to do in the 8 or a 4-hour rest? Actually,
We're taking a long break?
it's going to be a 4-hour break for her.
Okay.
So just get a little...
Well, I'm in the gym, so I'm gonna take a 6-hour.
I'm gonna roll my Staff of Fire down. So I've used 3 charges, so...
But that's going to be an 8-hour rest, though.
So we only have a short rest
Yeah.
right
Okay,
now.
okay.
Well, I guess that means our temporary hit points go up, Song of Rest.
23s.
What's the total?
23. Still 23.
Oh, I don't get those because I'm not in the
Yeah.
same room as you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Didn't hear it.
Yep.
Sure.
Neither
Do I
does...
hear it? No, I don't
Yeah.
know. No, I
Oh
don't
no,
get
yeah,
it.
you don't hear it either. So
Oh yeah,
none of
that's
that
okay.
for you.
I am getting magical hit point healing of my heart.
You should do another feast. You should probably do
That was a
another
close
feast
call.
or
That was the
something.
closest call yet.
Not a bad idea.
And again, as
No, she actually died before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we brought it back. But this time she died and you hated her.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And she didn't remember me.
Yeah.
so
So we
as
might take a full rest before we pony up into that.
so as the as she finishes her trance, the hutch beneath her or behind her just falls to the grass naturally. She says, "Are you ready?"
Pela for 4 hours has just been like trying to amuse herself, like throwing her shuriken into like the grass.
Actually, as you've been just throwing the shuriken into the grass has been actually avoiding it, like dodging out of the way willingly.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll keep me busy for maybe an hour or two.
Yeah.
She does her exercises. She does like her sutras and shit. Gets really bored.
It feels like a hot morning, and like the sun has not moved at all in the sky. It's still up there. But she looks and says, "Is everyone ready to finish the last bit?"
You're not a great conversationalist, lady.
Yeah, let's continue forth.
Yeah, let's do it.
Again, she gets you onto the flying carpet, and again, gondola styles. You see, this is the first time you've seen this, Pale, is that the world kind of just like blurs by as you feel like things. It's almost like you're hallucinating all over again.
Guys, I think I'm losing my mind again.
No, this is normal. It's awesome, but it's normal.
But you do feel like those, like the small little impacts of fairies and pixies just like hitting the side.
Oh,
of
hit the side of the face.
It's pretty
no
much the
screams.
psychedelic scenes from Space Odyssey.
Nice.
You finally arrive at the giant dome of trees, and immediately you can hear the creaking of wood as you can just feel this very cool breeze emanating from the inside. She says, some words of advice when meeting my mistress. No sudden moves, any signs of aggression, and the court will end you. Is this understood?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not hearing this.
Oh, no. Yes.
Yes.
Best behavior. Got it.
Well, let us get actually all of our companions together before we, so we can all get the instructions.
Very well. So Hakliana and Dolus, you hear Vondel's instructions to come outside.
Okay, so I come.
Yep.
I come as well. Oh, do I still have the saddle?
Yes, you do still have that saddle.
It needs to be fixed, though.
Yeah. It's
You
easy,
wanna fix my saddle?
it's easy enough to fix. Mending, or you can just do it.
Yeah, I can just, I cast mending.
Thank you.
as
Okay,
a
now I can
cantrip.
concentrate.
She says, are these terms acceptable for all of you?
We have to respect her mistress.
No sudden movements, no aggression, otherwise the court will end us.
So they can see with only
Well, if elf as such as yourself vouches for this person, I'm sure it'll be no trouble to respect them. Because
We
if
all-
you respect them, I
yes.
respect them. Because I respect you, you respect me. Because of our telepathy.
Alpha left.
She just walks right by you.
Yep, good. Be on your way. Just, not any time to waste between ourselves. Niceties not required.
You hear the creaking of wood straining itself as it looks almost like two giant legs lift up and lift off to the side as this cool wind just hits you all. It feels so refreshing after being in the heat of the rising sun. And on the inside, it's got bioluminescent globes just hanging in the air. You can hear harmony of just wooden wind chimes with just sending out these melodic tones going in very specific patterns. See, it feels very calm and very
Taylor looks around at everybody with like a "this is awesome" face.
Why haven't we been adventuring only in the Fae?
I'm
To
tripping
be fair, it's a bit
balls right
exhausting.
now.
It is an emerald green grass on the floor, and then the brown trees just kind of go up and up and up, and you actually hear the rustling of trees maybe 300 or 400 feet above you. Just they all kind of like rustle in unison. And actually, everyone give me a perception or a nature check.
Well,
I'm no longer at
You're
disadvantage.
no longer disadvantaged.
Oh wow!
Sure.
I rolled 1, so I'm not even sure it's a tree.
22.
Perception?
Yeah, or nature, whichever.
29.
29?
Perception.
No,
Yeah.
a fairy hit me in the eye.
15.
Anyone over 20, you actually look up and you can actually see the faces of these massive tree ants looking down upon you, and they actually have all their arms huddled over, almost like a football huddle, and it looks like they're the ones that have created this dome together.
I am just staring into the eyes of
What's
Porcelina.
What's cool? What's cool?
Taylor just like points up.
What? There's trees. What's cool?
And you notice that they're all swaying in unison. It's the swaying that's actually bringing air into this giant dome.
Guys, this is like one of the coolest things I've ever
What's
seen.
cool? I
This
don't
place is
understand.
awesome. She points around at like the big like ring of trees, I guess, making the inside of the dome. She's like, those are all like tree people. Like mammoth ones.
Oh.
She says, you are now
Awesome.
entering the court. Do not disturb it, please. As you see her arms kind of fold ceremonially, and she actually, you notice like the grass is actually lifting her up in kind of like these little mini waves of, so much like waves of water, but just kind of propelling her forward. She gets a couple of feet ahead of you and just kind of like
Big Hero 6.
yes, very much. And as you come up, you notice that there's one tree right in the middle, and you can see just these leaves of different shades of bright green just kind of spinning and twirling in pace, and they kind of reflect the light a little bit. As again, you feel this mist of water. You see these pools of water around this kind of like throne that's been built into a tree. And sitting on this throne with these long emerald robes that are kind of mixed with aquamarine green as well. Is just sitting there with this white masked figure with the hood up over and kind of shades down around the eyes. And you notice that there's mushrooms and pools of water, and they're all kind of glowing on their bioluminescence. Vondel, give me a medicine check. Anyone who's trained in medicine, give me
I got
medicine.
medicine. I am. Yeah, I get proficiency in medicine.
I got 23.
I got 24.
Both will do it. You actually see that as she breathes in, you can see some of the mushrooms light up. And you notice like another mushroom on the side of the chair that just seems to be following a heartbeat, but it seems to like skip and sputter every now and then. It's kind of disruptive to like the harmonious blinking of lights as you come around.
Just to be clear, this isn't the same triad that we murdered before, right?
No.
Oh man! Oh, that would be so good.
That we murdered?
I'm a different person now.
As you come up,
I don't know about
the
that.
groundskeeper says, I present to you interlopers into our lands. We've negotiated a possible ideal that may help us out in the long run. To my mistress, I present Tarek and his adventuring party.
Yes, that's so much better.
Oh,
wow!
Hella looks
Sounds
over at
good.
the elf and she's like,
Yeah.
How about this? The adventuring party that has Tarek as part of it.
I also like that.
I like this iterative product development.
You see the groundskeeper like snapping, like she says, "Silence!"
Oh, sorry.
And you see her kind of like grass walk away. You see like these very long, these very elongated fingers in these green gloves, and just kind of like pulls it, like trying to pull herself up a little bit, and this very labored breathing type of, like, almost like a smoker's been alive for 60 years and like has like serious effects in their lungs. She's kind of going, she says, "Come forward," and like that. Even the breath of the words are very labored.
All right, yeah, I always step forward.
Yeah, we all move. I suppose.
That's one.
As you see her come, she says,
Very still, like.
"So you
Selena flips forward.
are you the adventurers that have conquered the dragon, goddess?"
that's actually us, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not me.
not him, no.
Yeah, no.
He's
He's new,
Most
but
of us,
he's
yes.
new, but yeah.
4 or 5 of us.
I've conquered a lot of things. A lot.
some of them useful.
And now you've come to kill me.
Guys, I got this. No. It's a hard no.
Bit of a mistake.
Soft no. Soft no. We're here for the Soul Stone of Constitution.
You come for the stone like adventurers before yourselves.
Well,
We're not here for the power. We're here to take the power out of play.
yeah, we've already collected 3 of the soul stones and sealed them away in the Vault of Wonders.
So you have already fought against these horrible items of Tyanitis.
Wait, of who?
Correct. No.
Yeah,
yes,
he's
that's
the guy who
correct.
made that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to write things down.
Yeah, we're terrible for that. Oh, well.
Guys, back of the sheets are covered.
We've already taken 3 out
Yeah,
of
I'm doing my part, all right? Yeah.
out of the grasp of the world, especially the evil creatures that wield them.
She says, "So, I came into the acquisitions of the stone when adventurers much like yourselves tried to come to the Feywild and conquer it for their own goods.
Who would want to do that? This place is awesome.
Yeah, no one would never
Bonkers.
change this place. Yeah,
We are big fans of the Feywild.
I recognize the power. I was one who fought against Tyanitis."
wow. You look great for your age.
You see her kind of like almost bubble up on her laughter, like trying to laugh, but just like choking on some type of fluid in her lungs.
You
She
should
says,
really get that checked out.
"I took it for them and hid it in the only place I knew safe, sheltered in my own heart."
Oh, goodness.
Ooh.
Rough. Okay. That's a curveball, guys.
So I guess that's why you assumed we were here to kill you.
Oh, my partner, my groundskeeper, said you had come to kill me.
Well, that was a sort of misunderstanding.
Well, we didn't know that you needed it to live. I mean,
We never really planned on killing you. I don't know why we said that.
I don't need.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
would
need
be,
to
you know,
live.
if we really meant to kill you, that'd be an incredibly stupid thing to just tell you outright.
She tries to raise her hand, but it barely gets off the arm of her throne. She says, "I don't need it to live. I am its prison."
oh.
Oh, Well, then can we...
why don't you just come to the Vault of Wonders, and then you can dump it there, and then it'll be gone.
You see her again try and chuckle like that.
Well, let us.
I see Zonthal has buried himself in his work this time.
Yep, we know that name.
You know that guy?
He helped take down the Archmage. He was such a young man back then.
Respect.
Well, we saw him. We met him as an old man.
He's a little nuts.
He may be different than when you knew him.
Well, humans do not stand the ravages of time as well as others do. And he's here like another kind of coughed up laugh, like.
We all look around like
Well,
humans.
Yeah, humans, am I right?
Well,
Yeah.
What do I say?
There's no humans here.
There's none. Yeah.
Not even any halfies.
No.
I'm a half elf, right?
No, you're a full elf now.
That's right. He's
Lothian was a half elf.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's
okay.
go.
All right, so I say to her, like, kind of step up forward a little bit and say, all right, well, as you can see, we're adventurers of renown and not much equal. So please let us help you and lift your burden, and let us take this soul stone and put it someplace tucked away from the rest of the world and safe. And roll a, I don't know.
Oh, you
perception?
didn't even roll diplomacy for it. Just by your words, she's immediately trusted you.
All right.
And she says, I can open the door for you, but actual removal will be quite difficult.
What do you mean?
It has been trying to bond with me for the past millennia. Or sorry, for the past few centuries. I have been fighting it off as best I can. And you see her pull away her face mask finally. Yeah. And it's actually, if you've ever seen driftwood, where it's been bleached by the sun and dried out and cracked, and the edges have been worn down by water and wind. But you would imagine maybe thousands of years ago, it was probably a beautiful face made of wood and plant life, is now just this sunken green eyes. You can actually see just like sand sputtering out from her mouth as every time she coughs. She leans forward, and you can actually hear kind of like a pumping of fluid, and you can actually see roots embedded into her spine through the robe, just kind of like pumping these unknown fluids and gases into her. And you notice that, again, with every heartbeat, she kind of like inflates, and the mushroom's glow dies down, and she kind of deflates again. She says, if you're willing to trust me just a little bit, I can get you in. But I do ask you try your best to not slay me in the process.
Do you have any good ideas about how to go about that?
If you are willing, I do.
Do we need like a doctor or like a witch doctor?
She says, I can perform everything that is needed here, except the removal of the stone from my body itself.
Okay. So what would aid that?
Like finesse or strength? Because we've got both.
What if we did this on a demi-plane? That way, if you were to die, you'd pop back into this.
She says, I am locked to this plane to make sure the gemstone never leaves.
This is just inconvenient.
Says,
Goes back to reading his book.
I can put you inside my body, and if you can fight off my own immune system. Yeah, we're doing the movie.
Space.
And if you can fight off the defenses of the gem, you just have to dislodge it from me and attune to it, and it should shrink to the size that's needed.
This is going to be a great
Someone's
adventure.
got to attune to it.
My slots are full up.
Oh, well, we'll get to that question next session, I guess.
She says, are you willing?
Yes.
I've never wanted anything more in my entire life.
For DM reasons, I need willing yeses if you are willing from everybody. If no, that's cool too.
No, I'm definitely willing. If you had to put an elemental type to what kind of damage you got going on inside, what would you go with?
She says, you're not familiar with the Feywild, are you?
This is my first time.
This is all. It was our first trip here, really, all of us.
Poison toxins.
Pela puts up her hands.
Yes.
She's like, "Yeah, send me in, coach."
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Yeah. So actually,
Well,
I'll
give us some time.
Wait,
to
is
prepare,
it just
maybe.
one
Yeah.
person, or like, are we all going in there?
We're all going.
You're all going.
I definitely. So I will request a short rest while I do an elemental resistance to acid.
Yeah, give us a couple seconds to prepare, and then we'll go on in.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
So
guys
I'm
can
willing
I'll give
once
you
I've had time to prepare.
I'll give you short rest.
Okay.
But are we ending the session? Or are we going?
Well, I'll end
Oh,
with the
okay.
punchline.
Okay.
Punchline.
Okay, I'm going to apply my oil of sharpness before we go in then to my
Okay.
sword.
All right.
Let's just see what we got. So we're doing our little
Short
prep.
rest. Back up to the temporary hit points. Song of Rest.
I cast Mage Armor on myself and on Hakliana.
Oh, thank you. So what's Mage Armor again?
Just plus 3 to your AC.
Plus 3.
Oh, nice.
Wait, are you wearing armor though, Hakiana?
Oh, I was, but I can take it off.
Well then, whatever's better for you.
I think plus. Let's see.
You essentially take away your breastplate
Oh.
AC. And
Well,
then
my
You're
breastplate is
poisoned.
plus 2, right? So,
I mean,
my
Hakliana is still
strength
going
is
to be
increased,
hit,
though.
honestly, even with +3, whereas I may not.
Yeah, I'd put it on someone else, I think.
Oh, well, that's really only you or it. That's it. So I'll just cast myself then.
Can't cast it on me?
yeah,
Oh, I cast it. I thought
I don't wear
I
armor.
thought it was worse for you than.
No, +3 AC is
yeah,
+3 AC.
she doesn't wear any armor.
Okay.
I wear 0 armor. Yeah, I would love to have an AC of 26.
All right, there it is.
And Dolus, I've been very proud of your behavior here in the Feywild.
I'm trying so hard.
I would like you to take this ring. And I pass a warning.
I'm 13. Is this legal?
Wear it on not any particular finger.
Fine. He's up on the dice.
Oh, sorry.
And I will cast Warding Bond.
Ooh, all right.
This will help keep you safe inside there.
Appreciate it. Wow, this is what good feels like.
You
I'm starting to get why people do this.
You're doing good, Dolus.
People share, Dolus.
You see her signal to the groundskeeper, and she brings her actually like a decanter of water. And she says, "Are you all ready?"
We're all healed up. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do, really.
She says,
Let's do
"Very
it.
well." And you actually feel yourselves begin to levitate a little bit, and the world just expands around you as you are brought down to an almost microscopic size.
Inner
You
space.
fly over to her palm. She gently puts you in her mouth, and you just see the tsunami of water just push you past her teeth and down her tongues as you go flying down her throat.
Water slide, like Goonies water slide
Very,
style.
very goony, but almost like a water hole as you just go falling down. And as you come down, it's actually, you thought it'd be complete darkness in there. It's dim light, but it's all green light. So people who can't see very well, you're at disadvantage for a perception check.
Thank God I got those goggles of dark
But
vision.
the very first thing you see and you feel is just the heat
Wouldn't even solve
as you
it to
see
me.
the sphincter of the throat open up as you come falling into her stomach and you see the acids bubbling below you. And we're going to call it there for the session.
Oh, acids.
Stomach acids.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
man.
made of wood. Why would you
So-
have stomach acid?
What do you wager is going to happen when I cast Enlarge on somebody?
Only one way to find out.